Yo, we good? Mic check, mic check, mic check. What's good, Knicks Fan TV? 100,000 subscribed. Knicks Fan TV to you. Shout out to everybody out there who's been a part of it, who has subscribed, who has shared it, who has let the word be known about everything that is going on here, and none of this is possible without you. That's why the motto of this channel is for the fans, by the fans, and we appreciate you guys for 100,000. Now on to 200,000, and on to the New York Knicks going for the sweep against the San Antonio Spurs. We remember we took them out in the championship game. I got the wrong hat on. In the championship game for the NBA Cup to be the third ever NBA Cup champion. I ain't never going to let y'all forget about it. And today the Knicks look to get the sweep on the team that has the whole NBA abuzz. A lot of people excited about this rendition of the Spurs. And now the Knicks look to take them out 2-0. But it's going to be a tough one, y'all. I'm going to be real. We got some missing pieces today. We got some players who will not be there today. But we're going to make sure we get the job done regardless. It's your boy CK2K rocking the play-by-play here on Knicks Fan TV, the ones and twos, if you will. Shout out to SkyZoo. Shout out to my mods and members. Shout out to Twitch Fan TV. Appreciate every single one of you guys rocking with us yet again. Honestly, could not do it without you guys. Let's keep it going, man. Shout out to my members, man. I got Chef Curtis West in the building. I got Thomas Donnery, Russell Whiskey, Stevie Nicks. Fire name, fire play on words. I love it. Wise guy, I see you. Who was first? Who was in here first holding it down? Let me check. John Talento holding it down. Russell Whiskey right with him. Jay Mullen with you. Mellow Mike 7, I see you. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all of you. I'm watching. Appreciate my mods, members, and everyone in between. You, Jimmy, UCLA, Muhammad, KGB, Wisdom. Never misses a play-by-play. Noble Omar. Joe Schmo is here. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy New Year. Yeah, happy almost New Year, everybody. Yeah, this game should wrap up right before the turn of the clock for my East Coasters. So we should get you guys out of here with hours to spare to have some fun, enjoy yourself, and be safe out there. But yeah, man, Knicks versus the San Antonio Spurs today should be a fun one, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to this game because I'm going to be real. The Spurs had our number for the 3 of the 4 quarters. Obviously, in the quarter, that matters. You know what I'm talking about. But 3 of the 4 quarters in that championship game, and you got to believe that the Spurs are going to come into this game with a full-headed steam, with what's the word I'm looking for? With a target on our foreheads to end this one, especially being that it is in San Antonio. And I just realized this is not we still get to see them 2 times this year. I said that this is the second time. It's not, because that game technically does not count towards the regular season. So this is the first of 2 times, 3 times, if you will, that we will see them. So we will get another chance to play them in the Garden. It just dawned on me. But either way, in their only chance to take us out in San Antonio, I expect the team to take advantage. So how do our Knicks respond? We've had a lot of fun stuff going on with our New York Knicks as of late. New faces getting opportunities. With injuries going on, guys stepping up. Will that be the case here today against Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs? Let me know how you guys feel in the chat. Another one, indeed, the one was good. 86 Smurz said, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Almost there. We're right there, almost 2026. HA, how y'all be watching the games on TV? Let me not be sarcastic, bro. Let's go, Noble. Play the kids. Tibbs would never, ever. I swear we always lose versus the Spurs in San Antonio. Well, today we rework history. Tenacity indeed, yes. Shout out to Chef Curtis West with the super. Said Happy New Year's from me and Dallas 2026 NBA chip. I love it. Knicks in 6. Love it. So nice to see a bench every game. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy? It still feels weird, right? It doesn't feel real. And that's how hardwired we have been the last, 4 seasons, 3.5, 4 seasons, where it just we weren't used to seeing the second unit play. And now in our first year with Mike Brown, guys are getting opportunities, man. We saw Mo Diawara have a tremendous game in his second start in a row. Went out there, balled out. Tyler Kolek has been the talk of the city so far this year. Deuce McBride returns after missing 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, right? 2 weeks and some change, something like that. Comes right back into the frame and does his thing. It's nice to see the depth. And it's good because we need the depth to go far this year, because right now Detroit, if you've watched the Detroit Pistons play at all, they're a deep team. The starting five is great. All the Cade Cunningham conversation is great. He's having a good year. But the real superpower of the Detroit Pistons is that second unit. So for the Knicks to be on a similar level, I feel like we still are the eldest classmen when it comes to them. I know they're first in the East, but we still took them out in the playoffs, and you can't take that away from us. Got to be able to do the same thing. Got to make sure our second unit is figuring it out. And I feel like each and every game we get better and better off of the bench. And, yeah, it's exciting times, man. It's great to see development happening, and it's great to see our team play basketball. And we will tonight against the San Antonio Spurs. Guys, today's stream is brought to you by none other than SeatGeek. You've heard me talk about SeatGeek a number of times. You guys know I know SeatGeek well. But over here on KFTV, we give you a 10% discount. 10%, off of your next ticket purchase. That's any ticket for any sport, any event, anything on SeatGeek. 10% off if you simply use the promo code KFTV10. So don't sleep on the deal. It's available for you right now. Chef said, be safe tonight if you're going out in these streets. Amen, people. Amen. Please, please, please be careful. Audio? You can't hear me? You're lying. Don't do that to me. I can see my bars moving. Don't do that to me. You freak me out. If you're talking about audio of the game, that's not happening. You're not getting audio to the game. You should know that, though. You guys should know that. Bench is key. I agree. Muhammad said, this is why I like our young guys. I agree. TMG says, definitely. Everyone, please enjoy this great team. Amen. Kolick, Dadier, Diawara, Huck Porty, McCullough. We need our young guys. Amen. Amen. Speaking of our young guys, our same five from the last two games returns today. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG, Anunoby, Mo Diawara, and Karl Anthony Towns, the starting five against De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Castle, Julian Champagny, what's his name? Old man, Harrison Barnes, and this time Victor Wembanyama will in fact be starting in this game, unlike in the championship game where he came off of the bench. Should be fun today. Shout out to everybody once again for being a part of this play-by-play. We're going to get you guys in it. Game's about to start. Another superpower of ours, too, that we got to continue to ride off of is the power of the rebound. Knicks got to continue to be an offensive rebounding beast, and we will get far in this league. That's a big reason why we were able to beat this team in that championship game. So a lot on the line today. Love Western Conference trips. I love seeing where we stand against some of the best in the West, because I feel like that, the stigma around the league is that the East is so weak. But when we go out there and show the world that we can handle ourselves against Western Conference teams, it only helps the conversation move forward, right? So a fun game here today against one of the best in the West, the San Antonio Spurs, man. Love seeing Mo start this many games. Me too, Wisdom. Me too. I love it, man. I was at the game in New Orleans Monday. The fourth quarter was electric. Yeah, I'm sure the first three quarters are like, you're sitting there to yourself like, yo, CK, hit the button. CK, hit the button, because those first three quarters were definitely what the hell moments. Anyways, the Knicks and Spurs started off. The Spurs seldomly lose the tip, and they won't today as they get the ball first. OG Anunoby, great defense on Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama trying to use his size on OG, but OG smartly tips the ball free, and away we go. Let me refresh to see if our box score is ready. It is not. Let me refresh to see if our scoreboard is ready. It is not. Give it some time, people. Wembanyama right after OG fires and makes the mid-ranger. This time said, I'm not going to the rim. I'm going to shoot over you. And he does just that. First bucket of the game. 2-0 is the score. Box score is now officially ready. Here we go. And away we go. Now we are fully in tune. Oop, oop, oop. All right. We're looking at Bridges in the mid-range. Bridges at the free throw line, and Bridges strikes first. We like seeing Mikal Bridges strike first.
Nice shot.
Victor Wembanyama at the top. Wembanyama, he is heavy with the ball to start off the game here. Diawara and OG. Diawara wants to be a part of the two-wing combo. the wing stop deal, if you will, as Mo Diawara has been showing his stripes as a defensive player in this starting five the last few games. He's played some really stellar defense with his wingspan and his IQ. You're seeing him get comfortable in the lineup. Shout out to the rookie, man, having himself a nice run. 2-2's the score. Great defense there, Knicks. Looking at a jump ball. Hey, man. Nice shot. OG Anunoby trying to win. He wins the tip. Brunson's going to get the ball. He's ahead of the crowd. He gets the layup, and away we go. Knicks with the lead early. Remember, this is a redo for the Spurs of the championship game for the NBA Cup. Both of these teams the best in their respective conferences in this year's NBA Cup. Knicks coming out the winner. And now we're seeing them face off for the first time in the regular season where it will matter towards their record. Harrison Barnes goes to the basket. He's fouled by Towns. You see Bridges talking to Towns, telling him, keep your hands up. I had him. Appreciate the help, but keep your hands up. Towns taking the note. Bridges doing a great job as a spokesperson defensively. He's done that all season long. Him and OG doing a great job at keeping everyone honest defensively. You saw Bridges telling Towns, don't put your hands down. Don't reach. Keep your hand up. I got him. Great talk there between Bridges and Towns. Here we go. Let's go, Knicks. Salute, CK. Happy New Year's, KFTV fam. Happy New Year's to you as well, McQuell Wells. Hope you are good. Not sure why the Twitch chat is not showing. There it is, El Dentastico. I saw you in the beginning, and then for whatever reason, I just had this spin wheel going on for Twitch for forever, and now we're back. Shout out to B-Mills. I see you too as well. As Mo Diawara, just as hot as he was a few days ago, keeping it going. Mo with the first three of the game. 7-3 to start. Mo Diawara, I know it might not be a thing because of Josh Hart's great play so far this year, but Mo, a lot like Tyler Kolek, fighting to get big minutes in the rotation. Almost turning it over there. Diawara left wide open. Another three. Another mate. I will never forget. Someone asked me in chat, can Mo shoot the three? I told you, give him some time. This kid has a shot. I saw it in Summer League. And man, did I not expect it to be this pure this soon. Wembanyama fouled by OG. A little bit of a quick call, if you will. Oh, no, they're calling it on Diawara, which we'll take. Peace and love to Mo. But we need OG to stay off of the fouls so Mo can eat one of those fouls, and he will there on Wembanyama on the drive. Big Mo, back-to-back threes. The kid can shoot, man. And that's a moving screen, and right back to the Knicks. Foul on Wembanyama. After the Knicks foolishly fouled Wembanyama on the play, we see Wembanyama give it right back. Foul of his own. Damo said it ain't a fluke. It is not. It is not. Jalen Brunson finding Mo. He's left alone again. He's gonna look, you gonna test me, I'm gonna take it. They challenge him. Bridges with the rebound. Nobody there with Bridges. Almost traveled. He's about to get a 3-second violation. Gets out. Towns steps into the three. That one's no good. And the Spurs rebound and go the other way. Bridges, if those are be like, yo, Bridges does not look to shoot there. I don't know if you saw who was on his hip. Bridges smartly waiting for some help instead of going up with the shot there. Efrain said Mo may never leave the starting lineup. I'm here for it, bro. I asked for it early too, so I'm here for it. M3D, new nickname unlocked. I like that. M3D, okay. Ethical play from Wemby. Such an ethical basketball player, man. Wembanyama to the line for 2 free throws. Tyler Kolek, Kevin McCullough Jr., Mo Diawara, Trey Jemison, Ding Pate. We need to lock in Ding Pate before we even celebrate him because he is not officially official Nick. You know, he is on our Westchester team, but he ain't got no pen to paper, and the Knicks need to get that figured out. Free throw number 2, good for Wembanyama. A really solid shooter for his size. Wembanyama making the steps towards taking the league over this year as he's having a good year. OG with the fake, back out to Mo. They're going to keep challenging Mo to keep shooting that three. He wants to. He goes right after Wembanyama, fakes it, passes out to OG. OG picked up by Champagnie. OG step out, shoots it over him. That's no good. Tipped up and rebounded by Victor. 5-point game, Knicks in the lead. Bridges staying in front of Wembanyama. Good defense between Bridges and OG on Wemby. And that time the miss from Barnes turns into a putback from Wemby. And now it's a 3-point game. Arid pass. Mo gets it. Mo back out to Bridges. Bridges open for a transition three. And Bridges starting the game off hot. 5 quick points for Mikal Bridges. Bridges' percentages still have been really good for the year, but his points have dipped a little bit in the last few games. Still the Knicks' third leading scorer, but having a little bit of dip in points here in the last 3 or so games. Diawara firing from three. That one's way short, overcompensating with Wembanyama in his face. And now Castle back out. Barnes, what is that? Barnes got that one to make. How? Barnes turned all the way around and shot the shot backwards and made the bucket. Props to him, I guess. OG now picked up by Champagnie. Over to Bridges. Bridges to Diawara. Diawara for three. And now his last 2 3 balls a little bit short. 4-point game. De'Aaron Fox, what a cross. He pulls it up. Can't get it to fall. Former player coached by Mike Brown. A big Mike Brown fan. Remember, once Mike Brown got fired, De'Aaron Fox had enough with Sacramento, asking for the trade, and ended up here in San Antonio. So there are some ties between Fox and Brown. Speaking of Fox, De'Aaron Fox zipping through the defense, easily gets the left-handed layup. 2-point game, and Mike Brown calls the timeout. San Antonio Spurs chipping away. And now look at a 2-point deficit. Timeout. The Knicks need to regroup. Why the F Towns don't take regular threes. 54 days before the end of the season, KMC will get regular contract and paid a 2-way bet. KMC. Who's KMC? Oh, okay. Is that K-Mac, Kevin McCullough? Knicks getting a bit too trigger happy. Well, they keep leaving Mo open. You can't kill the kid for taking the shots, but you're right. Gotta keep moving the ball. Mo getting tired, maybe. No shy Mo at all. We're getting open looks so far. Exactly. Just got to get back to making them. Mo, last 2 threes left wide open. 1-on-1. Don't turn down an open shot. Shoot the ball. The guy that's really hot. How you doing, bro? I'm good. How are you doing? Happy almost New Year. Raphael said finals or bust for these New York Knicks. Do you agree or disagree, chat? Raphael has spoken. Towns needs to call for the ball on the block sometimes. I do agree with that. I one-up that, though, by saying Towns needs to want the ball at the block sometimes as well. I always feel like he gets down there, but he doesn't really ever want the ball. Especially in a game like this where you got Wembanyama on the other side. We're going to see which version of Towns we get. Looks like Mikal's game. We'll see. So far, a hot start for Mikal Bridges, 5 points. Iron Wolf, what up? Happy New Year. I'm watching. I see you. I know you're probably going to say the Knicks, but realistically, who's going to win the championship? Why is the Knicks not a realistic option? I do think there's a realistic chance the Knicks can win it this year. If you want me to choose someone else, I don't know. It's going to have to be somebody in the West. I don't feel confident with anybody else in the East. I do feel confident my Knicks can win it. If you're not going to say the Knicks, who's to stop the Thunder if the Thunder don't see the Spurs in the playoffs? Do the Thunder get that Spurs monkey off their back and then go into the finals? There's a possibility that the Thunder could repeat. I don't know, but I feel confident in my Knicks, man. And this is if you're watching basketball this year, you'd understand Knicks playing very, very good basketball this year, man. It's very possible. So, fan or not, I do feel good about it. But yeah, if I'm not saying the Knicks, I would have to say Thunder. But you just gotta see how the Thunder are gonna look in the playoffs against this team in San Antonio if they get that matchup in the Western Conference Finals. So we'll see, man. But I feel good about my team this year, sir. I feel good. 13-11 is the score. Bridges gets up the court, and De'Aaron Fox giving Bridges a taste of his own medicine. Bridges there loses his handle. He tried to get aggressive, but De'Aaron Fox just overall bullied him. Gets the steal, gets the make, and here come the Spurs tying the game up. Bridges picked up by Castle. Brunson, who is scoreless so far in this one. Brunson looking. Brunson loses the handle, gets it right back, steps into a three of his own. And the Knicks settling right now for the three ball. No good. Here comes Champagny. Over to Castle. Castle ahead. And I almost said Matt Bonner for the dunk. Who is it? That's Luke Cornett. My bad. I almost said Matt Bonner, but this is not 2007. Pump fake by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns looking back for Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson again, still scoreless in this one. Anunoby picked up by Barnes. We see Wembanyama checked out for Luke Cornett. A slow start for Wemby. Here goes Bridges on the drive. Bridges slipping again. Bridges needs to change his shoes. Somebody needs to get Bridges some new shoes because the grip on those John Morant threes are done. Bridges slipping and sliding all over the floor on the last two plays. Coaching staff, go get him some new shoes. The grip is gone. Out there doing his best OG Anunoby impression. I kid. I joke. Knicks in 26. Love it. What's up, CK? What up, B-Boo? How you doing? It's New Year for you, right, B-Boo? Happy New Year to you, B-Boo. Right, you're in 2026. Am I right? Happy New Year, CK. It's New Year's where I'm at right now. What we saying? SCM, Happy New Year to you as well. I'm still back in 2025, but let me know how it's doing right now in 2026. This Bridges needs some stickums, right? Go get him some new shoes. Those things ain't got no grip. Bridges out there slipping and sliding like it's summertime, man. Help him. Jacob, you're the best. Appreciate the $2 from you. $2 super. You're the best, man. Appreciate you. B-Mill say, you in the future, SCM? 2026 is the year of the Knicks. I love it. Very possible, man. We got to finish the job, though. Josh Hart is still out, yeah. We are without Hart and Shamit. That's it. Everyone else, no. Hart and Shamit. Mitchell Robinson should be active unless he was a last-minute scratch. But, yeah, let me double-check. I'm pretty sure it's just Hart and Shamit that's not in tonight. Double-checking. Yeah, somebody gonna have to let me know. I don't see the scout report on Mitch, but I think Mitch is active today. Could be wrong. Chat, let me know. No Mitch. Yep, no Mitch. I see it. Yep. Correct. John Morant threes. Aha, good one, CK. That's what he's wearing. Socrates, I see all. Mikal Bridges rocking the John Morant threes all season long. So get him a new pair because those ones are slippery for our boy. I think Mitch is out. We're saving him for Detroit. Ooh, I cannot wait for that game. We got Atlanta Friday, right? If y'all were in the play-by-play last game, and I'm here telling y'all we were playing Oklahoma City, I was so mad at my phone. You know, Gemini led me astray. Every month I tell Gemini to put my the Knicks schedule in for the month. Gemini set me up, bro. For those who do not know who Gemini is, that's the Google, not Google. I mean Google too, but the Android AI. And Gemini been great to me until this little prank he pulled. I let him know. Missed shot there. No, goes in, gets the bounce. Champagne, man. Those Champagne boys love playing against the New York Knicks. 11-0 run for San Antonio, and Karl Anthony Towns able to cut into that run a little bit, as now we trail by 2. Already effed up the year. It's cool. 2027 is my year. SCM don't start. The Knicks, though, with the turnover. Towns over to Deuce. Deuce to Brunson. Brunson looking for his first bucket, and he will get his first bucket. The New York Knicks, though these last 2 went in, we're happy to see those last 2 go in. The Knicks right now staying put at the three-point line, right now. Not sure if it's the Wembanyama Cornet effect or what it is, but right now Knicks settling for these threes. Thank God they're going in for us as we're shooting 3 for 9 to start the game. Back-to-back threes by Towns and Brunson there. But, the Knicks do need to mix it up. Got to get in the paint. Got to shoot the mid-range. So when that shot, if that shot starts to fall flat again, we're not scrambling looking for a bucket. Is CP going to hang a banner for reaching 100K followers? Oh, shoot. I'm going to tell them y'all said that. Y'all think y'all funny, huh? Base God not feeling confident about this game. So he gets a YouTube play button that he can mount on the wall. Yep. He gets the 100K play button. Next one is 1 milli. Then the 10 milli. Magic, what up, bro? Happy almost New Year. Is the music gonna... Oh! I didn't realize the music was still playing. He said, is the music gonna keep playing? My fault, Snacks. Typically, when we make a 3 into the timeout, I let it rock, but I didn't realize I was letting it rock all the way to the damn near end of the song. All right, 18-19 is the score. And what a take there from Keldon Johnson. That's no good. Rebounded by OG. We see Kevin, I almost said Kevin McAllister. Shout out to Home Alone. Kevin McCullough check in. Brunson, though, getting the nice layup. But yeah, McCullough checks into the game. He has also, like Mo Diawara, been showing his defensive prowess in his minutes. Not just the ability to score, and also the rebounding. Something I did not know. I'm going to have to look into his game. I missed that in the scouting report as him being a rebounding guard. A lot of people were doing the comparisons with him and Hart as Towns. Second 3 ball to fall from Karl Anthony Towns. But a lot of people doing the Josh Hart, McCullough comps, and, I kind of see it, man. And there's another 3 ball for Champagne. I'm telling you, bro, the Champagne boys hate the Knicks. And on top of that, run over Luke Cornet, so it's possibly going to be a 4-point play. Cornet, the former Knick, trying to get his bearings. What happened here? Oh, yeah. Oh, Brunson swipes up and hits him in the face. I'm about to say, Brunson doesn't even go into him that hard. Well, Brunson catches him in the face, trying to deflect the shot. Not deflect the shot, but try and mix up the shot. But Brunson going to pick up the foul. Cornet going to get a free throw, and it possibly is a 4-point play. CK, I love the Golden Eye chimes. Can you incorporate the Ocarina of Time themes when Mitch hits free throws? Oh, no, you know what? I just downloaded the 007 pause track, and I forgot to put it on. That's like the perfect song for when we're under review or something happens. We're gonna add it for the next play-by-play. Look, we're upgrading sound effects game by game. And yes, I'm going to find a way to get the Legend of Zelda sound in there. Great shot there from Jalen Brunson, who's now starting to feel himself. And there's McCullough. Almost gets the steal, but pokes it loose instead. Still Spurs ball. Again, Kevin McCullough Jr., not Kevin McAllister CK. You can tell I've been hanging out a lot with the family watching Christmas movies. McCullough showing his defensive abilities. Speaking of defensive abilities, there's Yabu's lack thereof as they get an easy one. Yabu checking into the game. Yabu, though, as much as you want to hate on him, he was shooting the rock really well in his last outing. looking to try to turn things around for him, change the narrative when it comes to his name. As Ariel Hukporti also checking in, finding Deuce. Deuce draws the foul. Deuce fires away, and that's a long three. I think it's going to be a 2. They're waving it off. They're waving it off. This has been an issue all season long I've had. How is this not a shooting foul? Where's the foul? So the foul is when he touched his hip on the shot. If you're calling a foul off of that first touch, that's a soft call. But it is what it is. No points on the board for Deuce. Great IQ, but unfortunately will not be rewarded. And the Knicks still up by 2, 26-24. Brunson sidestep. He fires with the extended hand. Brunson gets his own rebound. He sees McCullough, gets him on the drive. McCullough extra pass. Hukporti gets it up with the layup. Great ball movement and great patience by Ariel Hukporti. New York Knicks still managed to get points regardless. But yeah, that whole call, the referees have been so inconsistent with the side out and the continuation calls. It's been confusing the crap out of me, bro. You mean to tell me a 6'2", on a good day, Jalen Brunson can take down a 7'1" Luke Cornett? Cool. I was just about to say the longest three-point celly ever. Yeah, my fault. What's the word, family? Let's kick Webby's. Let's go, Nick. Shout out to Daquan, bro. Always glad seeing you, Daquan Tillery. Brings the energy to the chats. Keldon Johnson, a player that I feel like has gone lost in the sauce in San Antonio. He was one time the Spurs go-to guy, now a six-man, if you even, I don't even know if he's that, as Deuce McBride is feeling himself.
Nice shot.
Step back, pull in the mid-range. I did see the new 007 game coming out. They're using, I don't know if you guys watch, oh my goodness, my brain is not working, as an and one right on cue when I was talking about Keldon Johnson. Gets the and one, free throws on the way, crowd loving it. But Dexter, I don't know if you guys watched the show Dexter. They came out with an origin story version called Dexter Original Sin, and the kid that played Dexter in that show is playing 007 in that game. So I'm kind of excited to see it. More of like an origin story to the beginnings of 007. It should be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Keldon Johnson, though, and one play. 3-point possession for the Spurs. Every time the Knicks do something well, Spurs right back in it. Yabusele with the rock, finding Deuce McBride. The 5 for the Knicks is McBride, K-Mac, Hukporti, Yabu, and Jalen Brunson. Brunson, he wants another 3. He gets fouled. 3-ball won't go down, but 3 free throws on the way, grabbing at his ankles. And here's the thing, Jalen Brunson in the last 3 games has not shot many free throws. For the conversation that's going on around the league of Brunson being a foul baiter or Brunson, oh my goodness, as Harper's in his landing zone, Brunson trying to land and foot to foot. So now they're definitely going to review that for flagrant 1. They're going to have to review that one because he's all up in his space. But yeah, for the conversations around the league, the washed up argument of Brunson is not ethical. He's not fun to watch. He baits for fouls. Brunson has had back-to-back big games off of close to no free throws. But yeah, look at that. I don't know. There's no kick. That is a natural shot form for Brunson. Brunson's not moving forward. Brunson's not even moving either way. That one might be a flagrant. There's no movement. He is just in his landing zone. That was an all-natural shot from JB. We're going to hear what the ref says. Yeah. Yep. Yep. They are deeming it reckless, as they should. There was no movement. Brunson just shooting straight up. That's the right call. I agree with that. Flagrant 5 indeed. I don't know. So Brunson getting 3 free throws. 3 free throws and the ball for JB. See, you have the best soundboard. Loving it. Favorite is what the hell? Oh, my God. See, it wins some. I'm glad you like that sound effect. but the goal is to never have to press that button. The goal, the unspoken goal in these play-by-plays is to not have to press that button. Because if I'm pressing that button, something wrong going on. As Brunson makes the first of three. The San Antonio crowd not happy. Flagrant 10, because why not? These flagrants are the only guaranteed calls we get. Facts. Brunson missing the second of two, though. Base God said that's so damn dangerous. I hate it. Yeah, 100%. And Brunson makes 2 of the 3 free throws, but the beauty is the Knicks get the ball back and could possibly make this a 5-point or a 4-point possession. So either way. We in here. I see you, Kush. Al said, I'll just continue to watch what Yabu does. He said, I ain't got nothing nice to say, so I'm just going to keep watching to see what he does. Brunson inbound to Huck Porty. Knicks up by 3 here. It's been a steady first quarter. Finding Deuce McBride. Remember, he was not a part of this team the last time we saw the Spurs, and he was not able to provide that when we played the Spurs last in the championship game. 3 ball for Deuce. Deuce off the bench looking pure. 35-29, 6-point game. And look at Kevin McCullough draws the jump ball. You could almost argue it was a travel because he took a few steps before fighting Kevin. Watch the steps by Keldon Johnson. Takes a dribble, goes 1, 2. Hey, wait, ref. I'd call a travel first before the jump ball, but either way, gotta love the defensive effort from McCullough. Second-year guys earning minutes. I like the tragic soundbite. I'm glad that you guys appreciate the sounds. That's one of my favorite parts about doing the play-by-play. If you guys watch any of my videos on my channel, editing is one of my favorite things to do because I get to tell a story on how I feel with certain takes and stuff like that. And you guys know I use a lot of movie clips, video game clips, sound effects, music. So to be able to bring that to the lives and to the play-by-plays, it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad you guys appreciate it. McCullough jumping for the ball against Keldon Johnson. This could be winnable, but he does not. De'Aaron Fox gets it, goes right after Deuce, throws it back out to Bryant. Bryant back to Johnson. Johnson over, trying to shoot it over McCullough, gets the rebound right back, and what a hustle play by Keldon Johnson. The Kentucky product having himself a nice little start to the game. Yabu flings it over to McCullough. McCullough wants to spin away. Gets it back over to Yabu. Yabu back to McCullough. McCullough wastes no time. And McCullough, he joins the 3-point parade by the New York Knicks. 38-31 to start this game off. Johnson, he wants to fire a 3. He's no good for 3. Rebounded by Towns. He had to wait until Yabu was all the way turned around. And look at who it is. Tyler Kolek.
There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
And fouled there as Towns was on his way to the basket. Towns not going to get 2 free throws, I would assume. It looked like he was going for the shot, but we're going to see what the referees call it this time. But shout out to Kevin McCullough on a big 3 on the former play. Appreciate you, B-Mills. Yeah, no, you're good. No worries, no worries. Karl Anthony Towns makes the first of 2 free throws. Sound like crazy. Oh, shoot. Knicks up by 8, man. 39-31. Towns, another opportunity at the line. And look, man, the Knicks can say they won the last 2 quarters against San Antonio if this closes out the same way here in this first quarter as Towns makes the first one, or second one, excuse me. Keep it going, New York. Tyler Kolek picking up De'Aaron Fox. Switches on to Harper. Harper finding Wembanyama. Wembanyama taking a long extended break on the bench just to miss his first one. Rebounded by McCullough. McCullough has options. He finds Towns. Towns finds Kolek. Kolek for 3. And Tyler Kolek. The New York Knicks are shooting the 3 ball fantastically in this first quarter. 9 of 16 on the Knicks after this one quarter of play. And we still got 20 seconds remaining. Champagnie with the rock. Harper with it. Harper goes right after Kolek. He throws it across to Johnson. Johnson to Champagnie. Great defense. But Tyler Kolek doing the same thing, and they're going to review this one as well. Sorry, 3-point sound was still going. They're going to review this one. Very similar situation. Now, see, this one isn't natural if you ask me. I think you give them the 3 free throws, but this one will not be flagrant. Yeah, because that's not a natural shooting form for Champagnie. Correct me if I'm wrong. That don't look like a natural shooting form. So this one might not be the same result. I'm sure San Antonio fans will disagree, and they will not be happy about it. But if you're seeing the form by Champagnie, it's not quite the same. Anyways, Omega Fortune, appreciate the $5 super. Happy New Year. Says, salute CK. This Knicks team has a 1996 New York Yankees aura. The mystic about them, we all know how that ended. Happy New Year. Love the energy. Here comes the referee. Oh! Wow, they're giving Kolek the flagrant. It's almost as if they just wanted to make the fans not too upset here, but I disagree. I don't think that's the same thing, because with you calling that as a flagrant, you're saying that that's the same as the other one. You even see Champagnie's face like, oh, you give me a flagrant? Cool. I don't know how I feel about that one. Not the same. But it is what it is. Flagrant 1 is called. 3 free throws and the possession coming up for San Antonio. Champagnie has a chance to cut this lead to single digits. What says you, Chad? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? You guys agree? I don't. It didn't seem like the same, but it is what it is. Come on, that's nothing. Huh? Reckless how? That's what I'm saying. It didn't feel the same. Kolek's feet literally went away from the shooter, but he went into him. No reckless. A payback call for sure. Yep. Texas rules apply, right? The big payback. Shaking my head, yeah. He jumped into Kolek. Yeah, I agree. But here we go. He jumped at the side, not impeding his front. Yep. That's even a better way of putting it than I could put it, B-Mills. But referees decide to call it even. And unlike Brunson, Champagnie makes all 3 of them. Oh, that's my gap. De'Aaron Fox off the screen. De'Aaron Fox mid-range pull. That one goes down over the outstretched hand of OG. 36-43 lead pass. Huck Porty, and what a finish. Kevin McCullough with all of the right plays. What a dot. One thing I always ask for these players, don't be scared to make that lead pass. McCullough does it. A very, I hate to say it, I love to admit, a very Josh Hart-esque lead pass. Congratulations there. The Knicks get the final laugh, winning the quarter 45-36. And the New York Knicks looking good after one quarter of play. But how do we follow it up? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 380 in the building. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us on this final Knicks game of 2025. Need a strong second quarter, agreed. Cannot let up. K-Mac is literally a younger Hart, right? Muck, if you buck. Okay. Spurs coach looks like a bad dude in a historic R&B biopic. No! I like Mitch Johnson, but that is so accurate. That is so accurate. That is so accurate. The Terrence Howard casting. That's what he looked like. Any casting ever played by Terrence Howard, that's what Mitch looked like he could play. Mitch Johnson, the coach of the Spurs. Oh, y'all stupid, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Don't forget to use our promo code KFTV10 on SeatGeek on your next purchase for a ticket for whatever you need. I keep using WWE and NBA as examples, but the NFL wrapping up here shortly. Playoffs getting started. We also got concerts about to get going as we start a new year. KFTV 10 gets you 10% off of your purchase. So don't sleep on the deal, people. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm going to miss the Christmas vibes, bro, because we're going to go back to the regulars. The Knicks tree will be down. That's a lie. I don't think it's going to be down by Friday. I don't think I'm going to have that thing down by Friday. It's going to be down this weekend. I'm going to be real with y'all. So we might get it one more game. Second quarter about to begin, though. 45-36 is the score. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. KFTV 10. Thank you, Shells. Appreciate you, Shells. Happy New Year, Shells. We got McCulloch. We do have McCulloch out there. That is Mikal and Kolek out there together. Clarkson, who has not played in that first quarter. Towns and OG Anunoby as our five. This five has gotten us some great minutes so far this season. Let's see if it continues today. De'Aaron Fox short on the shot. Kelly Olynyk getting some burn here today. He did not play the last time we faced off against the San Antonio Spurs in that championship game. And nice pass back from Kolek to Towns. Towns draws the foul. And look at Towns getting himself an and one free throw. And guess who the foul is on? Mr. Ethical Hoops himself, Wembanyama. I think that's foul number 2. See, Kev is balling. Will we see Diawara? Oh, yeah, Diawara's hooping too. Diawara will be back. The Charlie Brown tree need to stay up. Maybe one more game. We got to keep the Knicks tree until 3 Kings days, January 6th. I don't know if I can keep it up that long, bro, because I'm taking down all the Christmas stuff this weekend. I don't know if it can stay. I don't know if it's going to stay. Free throw down, by the way, for Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks up by 12. De'Aaron Fox out to Olynyk. Olynyk fires a 3-ball. That's what he does well. That's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns to Kolek. Kolek over to Clarkson. Clarkson wants to get busy. Instead, he finds Towns. Haven't seen Towns get to the rim, even though he just drew. I take it back. He just got an and one just now in the last play. OG Anunoby picked up by Castle. Anunoby looking around. Anunoby with an open man. It's Bridges. Bridges fires the 3. That one no good. Bridges' first miss of the game. Oh, my goodness. OG Anunoby. I couldn't even finish my drink. OG Anunoby swatting that ball out of the frame. Good defense there from OG. That last play. Yep, you're completely right. I had to take back my statement on Karl Anthony Towns because you're right. He strong take to the basket, drew a foul on top of it. Olynyk bumbling, stumbling, and Towns will be the culprit, gets the foul called on him. Oh, man, he's holding his hand. Ref, look. Challenge that. Wait, what are we talking about? Nobody saw that on the coaching staff? We just okay with that play? Bro, Karl Anthony Towns is engaged. My man Olynyk wanted him to hold hands all the way to the three-point line. That is crazy. De'Aaron Fox shoots the 3-ball. It goes down. Man. Good. You got the Jamaican horse signing the fouls. I got him. We got him. That is insane. I don't like that. We moved, though. 8-point lead for the New York Knicks. I don't like that play at all. Jordan Clarkson fires a 3, gets the 3-ball right back. After getting away with murder on the other side. Not a fan of that foul. Kelly Olynyk baiting Towns there, gets him. And now Wembanyama trying to get something going, anything. OG Anunoby. I ain't gonna lie, he might stack up some more Timbs and another hard hat for his collection because he is doing work on Victor Wembanyama. Can't corral the pass. Here go the Spurs the other way. Olynyk gets hit And it's going to be a foul on Clarkson. Cat is frustrating to watch. You know, typically I call Towns out, but that time that was all Olynyk. Olynyk literally grabbed Towns' hand and took him with him, bumped him, and got a foul on him. Nah, bro. That one is not on Towns. That's all Olynyk. I'm sorry. Terrible call, but we move. 51-40. 9:48 remains. Wembanyama has not been to par here. And Castle misses the dunk. But Jordan Clarkson picks up a quick second foul. I don't know what Clarkson's talking to Mike Brown about. I don't know if he is asking about where he's supposed to be there defensively as he ended up on the open man. Good help there, I'm going to be honest. And good foul, too. Make him earn him from the line. Don't give him that momentum off of a strong dunk like that. Only problem is that's 2 fouls quick for Clarkson. Clarkson about to go to the bench. And Clarkson stays in. Clarkson just having a word with the coaching staff. 2 fouls on JC to start off. 3 points as well. OG is Wemby's Lex Luthor. I like it. And that one no good. Again, like I said, but Wembanyama gets the rebound. He steps over. He shoots the fadeaway, and Wembanyama sees a field goal in this one after a struggle start for Victor. Tyler Kolek picked up by De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox staying strong. Finds OG Anunoby. Anunoby looking for the screen. Anunoby picked up by Olynyk. Olynyk, good defense. Anunoby gets it right back. Throws it away, though. That's going to be a backcourt violation. And some unfortunate plays here in a row here as the San Antonio Spurs continue to chip back into it. Some frustrating play here by New York here down the pike. Kelly Olynyk with the rock. Picked up by Towns. A wide open Champagnie. Can't leave him open. Cannot leave Champagnie open. Kills the Knicks every time we see him. And here he goes again. That's another 3 for Champagnie. A 5-point game. Kolek out to Towns. Bridges wide open. Wide open is Kolek. Kolek got to look for that shot. Instead, he finds Bridges. Bridges an extra pass. Knicks need to move it one more time. Towns fires away, but gets the foul. And the Knicks now awarded with 3 free throws. Great ball movement by the New York Knicks. Towns gets a defender in the air. Oh, yeah. No, that's a foul. Flyby from Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk getting... Towns getting his lick back on Kelly Olynyk. Oh, never mind. I take that back. That foul's on Castle. So Castle had a hand all over him. Castle asking and begging and pleading for the Spurs to challenge it. The Spurs say, nah. 3 free throws on the way for Karl Anthony Towns. Very smart play from Cat. Very smart play. Great ball movement by the Knicks. The Knicks not settling for the first shot. That's like a Popovich 101. Passing up a good shot to get a better one. And in this case, Knicks getting 3 points the hopefully easy way as Towns now making 2 of 3 so far. Can he get the third? And he will. 3 points on the board from the line for Karl Anthony Towns. 3 for 3. We love it. Yep, we sure are with Russell Whiskey. And Victor Wembanyama giving the front row a souvenir. Knicks get the ball right back as they have an 8-point lead yet again. Olynyk out there to injure right. Olynyk to me this is not Kelly Olynyk that I remember. I never was a big Kelly Olynyk fan. But yeah, he out there to play some hockey as a bruiser as De'Aaron Fox. Oh, yeah, give him that technical foul. De'Aaron Fox playing overly aggressive, gets called with the foul, hits the ball out of Kolek's hands, and he gets a technical foul.
Tragic.
On his emotions a little bit there, and now the sideline he goes. The San Antonio fans all riled up. Wait, is it not a technical foul? Wait, what, did he not get a technical foul? He just got the foul? Oh, I guess there's no technical foul. Huh? What the hell just... All right, I guess it's just a regular foul. Tyler Kolek double step back pull. No good. Rebounded by Olynyk. What the hell just happened? That was not a technical foul? Referees... Okay, all right. All right. Wembanyama off of the pass from Castle. Spurs trying to turn this thing around. 6-point game. Knicks up, but the Spurs sticking around. Ball moving around. Karl-Anthony Towns loses the handle. Picked up by Castle. Castle going the other way. He goes up. And Wembanyama from out of nowhere on the alley-oop dunk. Timeout called by the New York Knicks. Wembanyama snuck behind the scenes to get that dunk. And away we go. Yeah. Towns lost him. Wembanyama all by himself and gets the dunk. Bridges gets over there late. He was on the other side trying to help. And Wembanyama gets the alley-oop dunk. Timeout call. Come on, Fox is hugging him. That's a tech. Yeah, I was confused about that because you heard the whistle the second time. So maybe they just got to delay a game warning, but that should have been a technical foul. I thought it was a technical foul, but it is what it is. Let him run. Maybe it was a delay of game warning. That must have been what it was. But I swore that I heard the second whistle, so I thought it was a foul. Anyways, we're moving. New York Knicks leading right now, 54-50. The San Antonio Spurs a much better second quarter after giving up 45 to the New York Knicks in the first quarter, holding us to 9 right now as they have scored 14 in the second. Nasty stuff by Wembanyama, yeah. Yeah. They did give him the delay of game warning, bet. Okay. As long as we left with something. As long as we left with something on that play. Why is Jab not in the game? JB? Oh, he's probably checking it as soon as we get out of his break. I bet you Brunson is coming out there after his break. Sorry, I'm listening to Mike Brown talking about how to guard Wembanyama. I'm going to be honest. I feel like the Knicks are doing a solid job against Wembanyama, at least in that first quarter. Now Wembanyama, the leading scorer with 13, but OG Anunoby was doing a solid job. I take it back. Brunson not in yet. Still rocking the same 5. Bridges with the rock. Good screen set there from Towns. Dribbles right over, finding OG. Good pump fake. Out to Clarkson, who's picked up by Castle, a solid defender in his own right. Bridges looking to set a screen. Bridges gets a lot of space, but Clarkson misses him. Clarkson forced to fire away. That's no good, and he gets a late call. No, they're calling a 24-second violation. It hit the rim. Uh-oh. Collusion, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. What are we talking about right now? They hit the rim. We got a lot of nonsensical calls happening in this game. He gets the shot off well in time. It hits the rim. What are we talking about? So, yeah, if I'm San Antonio fans, I'm pissed off. You just ruined our fast break. So I guess that kind of does us a favor. But that's definitely not a turnover on us. We got that off in time. It must have been a aired whistle as Stephen Castle just loses the handle. Knicks get the ball right back, and we just got away with one there on that entire possession. They got robbed of a break, and then they also turn over the ball. Bridges up to help Kolek. Bridges now dribbling up, trying to get past Stephen Castle. Castle doing a little too damn much. Blanketing Bridges, can't even get the dribble together, and they're going to call a foul on Stephen Castle. Father Peace said Texas BS. Yeah, feel like it, right? All right, inbound on the way. Inbound to Tyler Kolek. Kolek now picked up by Harper, a solid defender in his own right, the rookie. But Kolek, a great ball mover. He finds Bridges. Bridges fires the three, and another three ball from Mikal Bridges. A solid offensive first half for Mikal. Gets that three ball to fall. Harper with a double move, gets the bounce and the make, and that's going to be a technical foul. That's going to be a technical foul. That's their second delay of game warning, so that's going to be a technical foul. The rookie couldn't help himself. He made a nice move, but then had to touch the ball after the play. They already got that delay of game warning from De'Aaron Fox earlier, and now the technical foul to follow suit. New York Knicks going to get a free throw here. It's Towns firing the free throw. And he gets it. Malik, what are we doing? Malik, somebody check. I just read Malik. Yo, Malik, Happy New Year, big guy. Free throw down for Karl Anthony Towns. And the Knicks now with a 6-point lead. Deuce McBride in the game. Still no Brunson. Brunson on the bench. Bridges checked out for Deuce, but I don't think that was what he wanted because Bridges getting ready to come back in. And OG Anunoby, welcome to the game. I think that's OG's first bucket, if I'm not wrong. Castle fires a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Kolek. Kolek, what a dot. What a finish from OG Anunoby.
There he is.
Tyler Kolek.
Boy.
What a what a dot. Look at the find there in a spot only OG could corral it. OG with the signature dunk with two hands. Shout out to Tops. And the Knicks force another timeout by the San Antonio Spurs. 8-point lead. I would even argue that there was some contact on that dunk, but regardless, what a play by Kolek. Knicks, I can't lie. I know there was some fans. I'm sorry, 10-point lead, forgive me. I know there's some fans that are complaining and arguing, saying that where's Brunson? But the New York Knicks right now are handling their own, and this is what I started in the opening by saying this second unit mixed in with the starters, they're only getting more and more confident on a gamely basis. And right now, without Brunson, our number one guy, with Wembanyama and Castle out there playing, they're handling their own. They've extended this lead to 10 now, and Brunson has not seen play since the first quarter. Now, Brunson's probably going to be checking in here soon, but this is a good thing. This is a good thing. You want our second unit to have that kind of confidence, to have that kind of ability to be able to hold their own while Brunson gets a rest. So I'm not mad at it. Towns with a strong 15 points. A lot of them coming in this second quarter. 7 free throws for Towns. Looking good. Bridges right behind him with 8 points, who's been steadily solid. You know, he had those 2 plays back-to-back where he was slipping and sliding, but defensively doing a solid job in making the 3 ball today, 2 for 3. OG Anunoby gets back-to-back buckets. The starters doing their part, but the bench, look at the bench production. Look at the bench production. Tyler Kolek, 3 points, 4 assists. Huck Porty, 4 points and a rebound. 3 ball from McCullough and a lot of hustle plays. The bench doing their thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even mention my boy Deuce. 5 points, 2 assists. Knicks second unit doing a solid job. The Knicks handling themselves, showing NBA fans that that cup win was not a fluke, but they got to finish the job. Knicks now winning the quarter 17-16. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Jemison is the third big option, so there's no guarantee that he's going to play today with Huck Porty in there, and we've seen Yabusele get some minutes, so Jemison is the third option at the big. So Jemison might not get minutes today, Alex. And right on cue, right as I was talking and giving the second unit and that second quarter unit some love, in comes the captain to put this one away for the first half and continue our lead going into halftime. Here we go. Daquan said, give me Detroit. I want my top seed. I love the energy. Harper out to Castle. Castle fires the 3. That one no good. Fights for the rebound, but it's Brunson who gets it. Brunson looking around. Good screen by Huck Porty. He fires right over, I almost said Kolek, but it's Cornette. Beautiful float game there for Jalen Brunson. 63% from the field are the New York Knicks in this game, or this quarter alone. No, in the game, forgive me. And look at Cornette taking out Clarkson. Referees don't even see it. So now Clarkson gets a chance to get his lick back, takes his ankles, long 2, and doesn't get it to go. 12-point game for the New York Knicks. Here goes Dylan Harper. He draws the contact. Barnes open for 3. Barnes not able to hit the 3. Rebounded by Castle, but the Knicks tip it away. Clarkson by himself. He draws contact. He doesn't get the foul. And Jordan Clarkson being absolutely disrespected by the officials in this one. Clarkson able to get back, though. Keldon Johnson with a strong take. He's no good. And the Knicks getting back-to-back stops. Can Clarkson get some love this time? He won't, but he will make the bucket. Clarkson ends up in the first row, so it's 4-on-4, now 5-on-4. And Clarkson able to get back to his spot, but not in time. Castle for 3, no good again. Rebounded by Barnes. Brunson in front of him. Huck Porty makes him uncomfortable, and the Knicks defense is through the roof right now. Transition play. He finds Clarkson. Give me another one, and you can have it. Mikal Bridges to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson has been hustling on all 4 of those possessions and comes away with 5 points. Two missed free throw opportunities as the referees not giving the giving the former 6th man of the year any love. And it doesn't matter, because with or without fouls, your New York Knicks are showing heart. What a run, what a run of possessions from Jordan Clarkson. Oh my goodness. JC sending the Knicks to 69.
Nice.
As we're up by 17. 69-52. Nice. Oh my gosh, Jordan Clarkson. I like that celebration too. He was out of breath. That was a great celebration. Oh my gosh, bro. I love it, man. I love it. Let's go, Knicks. We having fun, man. We are having fun. In San Antonio, too. People were trying to cry and complain like, oh, we lost our heart on the road, man. Y'all will learn to stop making assumptions of the Knicks in November. Still got another half to play, but right now the Knicks balling, and it's all being led by defense. Here we go. 52-69.
Nice.
4:12 remains in the game. Barnes on the drive. Barnes fakes it out. He finds Champagnie. Champagnie missing again. And the Knicks giving the Spurs one shot and then rebound. Clarkson thought about it. He really wanted to. Off the dribble, goes right after Champagnie, spins, fires the mid-ranger, gets the bounce, and Clarkson continues to hoop. JC taking it over. 14-0 run for the Knicks as the Knicks are up by 19. Wembanyama rushing to get back into the game. KG, I see you, brother. Nice step back for De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox gets that one to stop the bleeding. A 14-2 run for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson finding Huck Porty. Huck Porty, I don't like that call, but it is what it is. Huck Porty gets called with the moving screen there. He's asking for an explanation, and I would like one too, because I don't know how that's a moving screen, because Huck Porty was planted. Kevin McCullough getting ready to check in. I don't understand how that's a moving screen. He's planted. So Han is saying the same thing I'm saying. He said he understands that because he passed the ball, technically he's moving, but I don't know. But we're going to let it go. Huck Porty out there. Good defense. Forces another Fox miss. Rebounded by Wembanyama. But yeah, no, that foul is before the shot. That foul is 100% before the shot, so no basket. But Huck Porty draws the foul, and the Spurs will be inbounding the ball. Got to stay stationed. It felt like he was, but yeah, I'll give it to y'all. Daquan. Facts, brother. Facts. Another miss. Knicks, great job defensively. Oh, Gugu, full head of steam. Beautiful pass. Huck Porty with the two-hander off of the pass from OG Anunoby. The Knicks are hooping. A three ball here. Wembanyama trying to give the Spurs some sense of life. And he gets it to fall. 57-73 is the score. Jalen Brunson steps into a long three ball. He wants to be a part of the fun. That one no good. And here we go. Wembanyama trying to go and call his own number. Huck Porty, what a surround. What? Oh, my gosh. Are you guys seeing this defense from the New York Knicks here today? De'Aaron Fox gets to the paint, and watch the way the Knicks smother him. Now, oh, my gosh. McBride had him. But do you see the way that McBride stays with him, slides to the side, knowing McCullough is there, and then Huck Porty decides to leave Wembanyama to be the third man there to make Fox uncomfortable, forcing a jump ball. De'Aaron Fox, you can see he is openly frustrated in this game. Fox trying to do everything, throws it out to Barnes. Knicks don't win the jump ball, but it was a great play nonetheless defensively by the Knicks. I loved how they read that defense. And Wembanyama looking like his legs were about to give up. De'Aaron Fox fires from way downtown. He had no choice. Rebounded again. Great defense from OG. And the New York Knicks have been making the Spurs struggle all quarter long. Brunson sidestepping. Brunson waiting for some help. Nobody there. It's Deuce. Deuce fires away. It's short. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Here we go, man. Another one by Wembanyama. Wembanyama trying to give the Spurs anything. Lord have mercy. It's every point of the rim in the backboard. 13-point lead now for the Knicks. We were almost up by 20. Huck Porty has to dribble it out. He hands it off to Brunson. Brunson hit on the pass. Huck Porty looking to set his screen. Stays strong. Brunson gets the switch. Two man on him. Huck Porty with the floater from the free throw line. Can't get the bounce. 105 remains in this first half. The Knicks up by double digits. Can they keep it that way? Fox fires the fadeaway jumper again, no good. And the Knicks defense has been the story of these final 5 minutes of the second quarter. Brunson gets to the elbow. Brunson fires. It's way short. Gets the ball back. That's goaltending. No, they're not going to call it. They're going to say it was a clean block. Wembanyama hands off to Champagny. Can't leave him open. Oh, but he misses it that time. Tips out. And I think there's a foul on Wembanyama. Not sure who it was that fouled him. I don't even know where Wembanyama, who hit him? How did he fall? Oh, no, that's a clean block. No, I'm sorry. JB, I love you, dog. He got you. No, he got you, big fella. That's going up. Yeah, no, that's a greatly timed block. Sorry, JB. That ain't goaltend. Sorry, y'all. It wasn't on the way up, down. It was still going up. Nowhere near the rim. He got him. Wembanyama to the line, hits the first one. This has been an insane game of basketball here, to say the least. And the New York Knicks trying to show those who choose to watch and listen that this team is for real. East Coast, West Coast, it doesn't matter. The Knicks thriving here against the team they beat for the NBA Cup championship. Shout out to Paul GM, said, hey, CK, if we don't have a third quarter of doom, we going to get this dub. That is a fact, Paul. Kevin McCullough tried to feed Deuce. Deuce stopped running, but that's still a risky decision. McCullough, I like the idea, but that's a tough pass to make in that situation. I don't know if I can necessarily put that blame on Deuce there. But here comes the substitution. Brunson and Towns getting ready to sit down. Bridges and Huckporty checking back in. Diawara, who gave us a solid start, has not seen minutes since the first quarter. I'm sure we'll see him in the third. 18 seconds remain. Knicks still up by double digits, barely. And we'll see what the Knicks do defensively here. This is the point of this lineup here from Mike Brown, a defensive lineup. Huckporty one-on-one against Wembanyama. Wembanyama looking for the jab. Wembanyama looking to get a shot. No, he was on the side. Oh, they called the foul on Huckporty. Huckporty did fall for the pump. I thought he got away from him, but they're still going to call the foul. And now Wembanyama, 2 big free throws here to bring this back to single digits after the Knicks were almost up by 20 points. Wembanyama here, 2 big free throws with 0.6 left in the half. Marcus Miller said, my wife is not happy the TV is being used for the game. That's right, because it's so close to the new year. Let Mrs. Miller know, Marcus, that the game will be done with time to spare before the ball drops. She will get her chance to catch up on whoever is performing prior to the ball dropping. The Knicks have one more half to go. She has time. KG says this guy is happy. Little Spurs run to end the quarter. However, the Knicks did dominate. Third quarter of doom depends. Give me a third quarter of boom. That's what we want. Kevin McCullough with a little blood on his finger, hopefully slowing down the momentum of Victor Wembanyama before he shoots this free throw. And because of the blood, McCullough forced to sit down here for possession. And because there's only 0.6 left, it wouldn't matter. Brunson about to check in. I'm not sure why this is such a long delay, though. Not sure why there's such a long delay. Oh, they're still cleaning up droplets of blood. I mean, the quarter's about to end. I can't say that. Never mind. This ain't a rec league, so Knicks staff responsible for finding the spots of blood on the floor as they're spraying and disinfecting the floor. Shout out to the Knicks medical staff, man. One of the best in the business. Boggs said that no goaltending call was crazy. I mean, after seeing the replay, Wembanyama got him. It was still on its way up. It wasn't near the rim. It didn't hit the backboard. It was the right call. He said, is it a crime scene now? I guess so. McCullough's blood on the floor. But here we go. Hopefully that was enough time to throw Wemby off of his game before shooting the free throws. He tried to stay focused as he could be the entire time. Wembanyama to the line for 2 of them and misses the first. Kevin McCullough's blood does the trick. Here we go. Ball don't lie indeed. Yeah, I did not like that foul call, but we move. And Wembanyama makes the second of 2, 0.6 left. Just a quick inbound, maybe a heave. Remember, it doesn't count towards the field goal percentage, so just getting a good spot, heave it. And I don't know why Towns felt like he needed to gather, but either way, the Knicks end the half with a 10-point lead. Not the best of final minutes in the second quarter, but the Knicks still win the quarter after a slow start. 28-27, narrowly taking out the Spurs in that second quarter. And now it all comes down to how we come out in the third quarter. Will we get a third quarter of boom or doom? But right now, your New York Knicks lead by 10 after a really, really good first half altogether. 45 in the first, 28 in the second. Can't be mad at a 10-point lead going into the half. Right now, our leading scorer is Karl-Anthony Towns with 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And my favorite part about Karl-Anthony Towns, is another night of solid free throw shooting, 7 of 7. Not just a solid night of free throw shooting, but the ability, the fact that he has gotten to the line 7 times. We love to see that. Hell, the Knicks have only gone to the line 10 times, and only 2 players have shot the free throws. It's Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, and only 1 missed free throw between the 2. But Towns, the leading man with 15. Showing a little bit of aggression here today. Looked like he started off a little bit weak, but then got the 3 ball to fall. Gets to the line. Towns doing good things. Captain Brunson, who it feels like has gotten a extended night off today. I mean, he played the entirety of the first quarter, then played about 4 minutes and some change in the second quarter, and he has 13 points in this one, shooting 46 from the field. He has, 3 assists, unfortunately 2 turnovers, but also 3 rebounds. The captain staying on pace as he typically does in these games. Love what we got from Bridges and Diawara. Could use a little bit more from Mikal, but still shooting 3 for 4 from the field. Has been doing a solid job defensively. I feel like that is the name of the game so far for this half is the defensive side, as everybody has been stepping up, knowing the task of guarding Victor Wembanyama, and they have a bevy of guards that can do a lot of different things. And I feel like the wings have done a good job, whether it's Diawara, OG, Bridges. So the scoring stat doesn't really affect me when it comes to Bridges and OG. OG with only 4 points, but he's been masterful on Victor Wembanyama, especially in that first quarter. OG, 2 steals, a block also with the 4 points. Mikal Bridges, like I mentioned, 8 points, missed only 1 shot for the game so far. So Wingstop doing what they got to do defensively. The offense will come when needed because the offense is pouring from the bench. As a total for the bench right now, our scoring has been fantastic. Jordan Clarkson with 10 points off of the bench. Hug Porty with 6 off of some great dimes from both, from Tyler Kolek. And we saw one also by Jalen Brunson over to Huck Porty, who has 6 points in this half. 3 points for McCullough, but for me with McCullough, it's the hustle plays that he's making, those Josh Hart plays that we're missing. McCullough's doing a good job with that. Deuce McBride, 5 points, 2 assists, shooting like he never missed time, only missed 1 shot in the half, but only took 3. But Jordan Clarkson, to me, man, like it just felt like he was getting the wrong end of the stick in so many situations. No fouls called, no this, no that. And JC fought through it, got himself a nice little run, 4 for 7 from the field. And the New York Knicks with 73 points up by 10 against the San Antonio Spurs. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're at 515 in the building. And the New York Knicks with a lead. What's good, y'all? Hope you guys are having a pleasant day. It is the eve of the New Year's Eve, if you will. 2025 is almost over unless you are SZM, who is in the future and already living it up in 2026. But yeah, man, I hope you guys had a good year. I hope you guys, it always feels like at the end of the year, you're either really proud of some of the things that you've done for the past year, or you feel like you haven't done enough, I'm here to tell you guys you did do enough. And you know why? Because there's always another opportunity. Just because the year is ending, a new year is ahead. Look towards the future. Look towards what's coming rather than what you didn't do or what you feel like you could have done more of. You have a lot of time ahead of you to get those things done. So don't look at it negatively. Look at it positively, as there is a new year for new opportunities. So I hope you guys have a good 2025 as we get ready for 2026. And I would love to see the Knicks get a win right before the new year. How about that? Got you guys in the chat, man. Little Spurs run to end the quarter. However, the Knicks did dominate. I agree. Happy New Year, CK. Happy New Year to you as well. Awesomeness. Who is living in the future? Who else is living in the future in the chat? I know we got SDM over on Twitch living in the future. Who else we got? Home from work, home cooking. Smooth Guitar, what you making, bro? Happy New Year, CK. Happy New Year to you as well. Lamb Chops. CK flirting with us. I'm just letting y'all know. Just trying to spread some positivity. Shut up, blackness. Thank goodness. Yeah. Happy New Year's again. Yeah. Happy New Year's to you as well. Washing work clothes. I feel that. Motivational. CK, let's get it. Just trying to spread some love, man. 2026 about to be live. Look at CK, man. So inspirational. I hate y'all. I'm just trying to show some love. I'm just saying, bro. You know, I feel like, you know, a lot of people always get more bummed out about what they didn't do in 2025 or the year prior. Man, you got a whole nother year ahead of you to do those things. Now is the time. Think about that. Don't think about what you didn't do. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, we got a fun schedule ahead of us, man. The New York Knicks, Pistons coming up here shortly. I know we got the Hawks first on Friday, right? And then Pistons is next week. Let me find a schedule and pull that up real quick. Let's look at our future schedule coming up for the New York Knickerbockers. Yeah, man, it's about to be fun, y'all. About to be fun. We gotta get through this one. Can't skip this game. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, we got hello. No, I don't have any questions. Yeah, they always asking if I got anything to say on Knicks.com. Thank you. Yeah, we got the Hawks on Friday. Back in the Garden we go. Then Philly. We got to get a lick back against Philly. And then Detroit in Detroit Monday, January 5th. So after some, you know, again, these are not games to just let fly by. I know we beat the Hawks, but the Hawks almost took us out in that fourth quarter. So now we got to make them know or let them know that, you know, we are that team in the Garden. You know what I'm talking about? We got to make sure they know. So we got to handle business on Friday, first game of the new year. Then we got Philly. Got to get a lick back against Philly. And then, yeah, man, that Detroit game is going to be fun. I'm almost guaranteeing that we're going to be live right here for the Detroit Pistons game. We'll be live right here on KFTV, but I'll double check with the boss man, Mr. CP, and see what he says. But yeah, man, fun schedule ahead. 3 Eastern Conference teams, more 2.5. The Hawks game, you know, it is what it is. But I want my lick back against Philly, and I want to make a statement against Detroit. Then we got some West Coast games ahead of us. The Clippers game is in the Garden. But then we go on a little bit of a trip against Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento, Golden State, back home in the Garden. Yeah, man. It's going to be fun. January is going to be interesting. But this Detroit Pistons game, I want it. Fun schedule ahead for the next. Trey Way Young. Trey, yeah, his name Trey Old now. The way he looked in that game, bro, I don't know who that dude was. Detroit will be a hot game. It'll be fun, man. Refs keeping the Spurs in this one. Yeah, some questionable calls. I don't know if I'll say that much because I feel like the Knicks are doing a great job playing through the noise and playing through the nonsense by these referees. But, yeah, some questionable calls in that first half. If we smack the Spurs again and they smack in OKC, if they can take them out in the playoffs, there is a path to getting the chip. Blackness, there's always a possibility. No one had us beating the defending champion Boston Celtics last year, lighting up the path for the Indiana Pacers to get to the finals. Anything can happen. What we got to do is just win our games in front of us. Anything can happen, bro. The Thunder are still a young team. They are dominant, but they have weaknesses. They still have stuff that they need to figure out. Anything is possible, man. Not saying I'm running away from playing the Thunder. I'm just saying nothing is guaranteed, especially in the Western Conference, man. Anything can happen. So we'll see. We'll see. Wemby's the Slender Man. Yeah. Salute to you as well, Danny. Happy New Year. Happy New Year as well. CK, I just want to wish you a happy New Year's, my brother. Back to you, Empire. Appreciate all of your support, whether it's on my channel or right here on KFTV. Appreciate you, Empire. D'Agostino Law bite back right. Chet Holmgren is Slender Man. I'm legit freaked out by him. You think Chet's more of a Slender Man than Wemby? I don't know. Wemby Wemby gives me a little bit more like ugh than Chet. Chet is a little creepy looking, but no, Wemby freaky. Jimmy Bones, is that you? We win in the chip no matter who we face. Talk to him, Wisdom. Say it again for those in the back. Edwin says, CK, may the Lord grant you all the blessings and the championship we all deserve to have. Amen. Back at you. Hawks know we got him. LOL. Yeah, man. Happy New Year to you as well, Heineken. Nothing is guaranteed in the NBA unless the game is fixed. Well, shout out to Vegas, right? Penny said he needs to hit the weights. Which one? Both of them? Chat is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Yes. Yes, I co-signed that. I co-signed that. What y'all got going on for New Year's Eve after this game? You guys just going to switch over to the channel? You guys going to celebrate with friends, family, with anything? What we got going on for New Year's Eve, man? Spurs broadcast pretty decent, but they glaze Wemby crazy. Are you not surprised? Are you not surprised, man? Brunson is tough to stop. His handle and footwork are just too good. Yeah, man. Brunson got the feet work, man. Send Yabba Dabba Doo to the G League and bring up Dink Pate. Chilling with my dog, Rough Collie. Okay. Shout out to you and the doggy. Lassie. Let's get this dub. What up, Squid? I see you, Squid. Right now, for those who are wondering, they are warming up now to get ready for the second half. Halftime is almost over. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We had as many as like 575. The second half is where people start to check back in. I want to see Pate. Yeah, man. He's fun to watch, man. I get the hype. And the fact that he's so young, too, like, just sign him. Sign him and mold him. We got a coach now that gives opportunities. So sign him and mold him. Develop the kid. See what we can get out of him. The ball dropped in Times Square. I did 3 times. I regret it 3 times. I did it once, Will Rose. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm mixed on the feeling of the ball. There was one year my mom wanted to go and do it. We decided not to. We just stayed at my grandma's house in Queens. And, yeah, I don't know if that's something I would enjoy. I'm not a big crowd person. I don't know. Like, it'd be cool because you're in the city and stuff like that. But I don't know. Sitting out there in the cold, waiting for it. I don't know if I'm built for that life, bro. Peace and love to those who make it out there. I don't know if I'm built for that life, bro. Just sitting and waiting for the button. Man. Yeah, nah, bro. Nah. I don't know if I'm meant for it. I'm not built for that, man. That just don't sound fun to me. Happy almost New Year's. Go Knicks. Shout out to you, Julian. Our squad is so good, bro. Yes. And fun. Fun. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, KG. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. Good Italian beer and lamb's bread. Yo, smooth. Let me have some. See, I'm going to take a visit to the Stony Mountains. If you catch my pitch, then I'm going to do it into What you mean by that? No, you be more specific. Be more specific, wise guy. What you mean? What you talking about, man? What you want to? What you getting on, man? I never gone to the ball drop. I don't know anyone who has. Well, we got KG in the chat who said it wasn't hell the year I went. I was fortunate, I guess. Nice, man. See, are you a Stranger Things guy? I am, but we are. Me and wife, you're so. delayed on this. We got to rewatch the last season before we watch this new season. So, yeah, no spoilers. But we like it. We like it, man. I was in Times Square for New Year's Eve once. Never again. KG said, yeah, I'd never do it again, though. Got you. Yeah, I keep home in Morningside Heights where I belong. It was on my bucket list. That's what I'm saying. To do it one time, I completely understand that. But I don't know. I think I missed my opportunity because I don't know if old man CK doing that no more, bro. I don't know. Why is gonna say what go to Stony Mountain with me? As long as you know when you in Stony Mountains, you heading back home, bro. You ain't going, you just chilling. Then enjoy, bro. Partake, have a good time in Stony Mountains. All right, man. Second half about to come back. They got a camera on this little sister who is just loving her brother, and that's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. But here we go. Starting five returns for the New York Knicks. Mo Diawara has not seen minutes since playing in the first quarter. Now he's back out there in the third. Can the Knicks come out strong in this third quarter? Before we get started, though, I got to read what my guy, Agent Super Argo, said. Congratulations again to CP and KFTV team for hitting that subscription milestone. Shout out to you, Super Argo. Yes, big moment for the channel. Just like this. Oh, almost. I had a nice little segue, but they didn't go for it. Diawara out to OG. OG has to fire. He doesn't have any time left. Fires it over the defender. That's no good. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Here we go. To Cowboys, I said bring him back in the game. What up, CK? You're talking about Diawara? I don't disagree. I don't understand the thought of leaving him on the bench for so long, but maybe it's because he's still a rookie, But he played solid. Oh, Diawara gets instantly subbed out for Deuce McBride. Diawara with his head in his hands on the sideline. Not entirely sure what happened. Not sure if it was a mistake that was made. You see Jemison trying to cheer him up. Not sure what happened there, but Diawara subbed out instantly as Deuce McBride checks into the game. Karl Anthony Towns, tough take, draws the foul and one. I'm sure we'll get more about that going forward. He said, Jesus, Mike treating Mo like he trash. I don't know if I can say that because he started him. I don't know if I can say he's treating him like trash because he did start him in 3 games in a row. But sometimes tough love, man. Clearly, Mike Brown does see something in him, but he's also probably keeping him under a tighter leash to help him stay disciplined. But here we go. Nice switch there. You see Barnes with the rock. Barnes picked up by Towns. Nice little side move. Towns, just stay. Barnes bails us out. Towns ate the bait. And here comes Brunson on the spin. Brunson with the floater. Brunson can't get it to fall. And here we go with a rough start to the third quarter for the New York Knicks. What a move by De'Aaron Fox. Easy layup. 9-point game. Deuce McBride using the screen. McBride step back, pulls the 3 ball, and my God, Deuce McBride. You would never know, if you were a casual fan, you would never know that Deuce McBride missed time because he has come right back and looked just as good. Stephen Castle with the take. He throws it back out to Wembanyama. Wembanyama gets the floater. The fireworks going off. It's that time, ain't it? Deuce McBride going off of the screen, goes right into Castle, fires a mid-ranger, and who is this guy? That's Deuce McBride. YouTube him. Big shot there for Big Deuce. 81-69.
Nice.
Oh, and Stephen Castle draws the foul. So that's going to be the third one there for Big Cat. Castle might get himself some free throws there off of that draw. I don't know what. That's not the foul. I want to see the foul. What happened there? KG said, I will not question Mixtape Brown ever again. Mixtape Mike ever again. Yeah, man. He's good at what he does with developing. There's definitely a reason to Diawara getting a tighter leash than others, you know. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he's definitely doing a great job at developing some guys that have been on this roster before that are gaining confidence night in, night out. 70-81. 9:16 remains. Brunson finding OG. OG thought about it. Instead fires the rough pass to Bridges. It's tipped out of bounds. Still going to be Knicks ball. Knicks holding on to this double-digit lead. OG Anunoby. Brunson with the inbound. He inbounds it to Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Towns back to Brunson. Remember, Towns playing with 3 fouls here tonight. Brunson with Castle on his hip. He finds Deuce. Deuce fires again, and Deuce McBride. Lord have mercy, the kid is on fire. OG goes flying. Wembanyama goes up, and he gets an easy one to fall with some contact. 12-point game, and they find OG ahead. OG tried so hard to get it to fall, but instead absorbs the foul by Barnes and gets the free throw line. Harrison Barnes pissed at the San Antonio Spurs for not getting back on defense. Great find there. I didn't get to see who it was that fired the pass to OG. Now OG to the line for 2. Makes the first. Quick Knicks trivia, CK. Deuce was drafted by which team and traded to the Knicks? It wasn't the Hornets, right? Who was he drafted by? Oh Lord, I don't remember. I don't remember. Hornets? I don't remember the pick. I just remember it was a second round pick. I don't remember. I just know he went to West Virginia, right? OKC. So you know it was a good pick. OKC. There you go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would not have remembered that. 75-86, though, as CK fails the trivia question. But Deuce McBride, I was going to say, doesn't fail to make that shot. And OG in a corner. He gets himself out of it. Oh, my goodness. Tragic play there. As the Spurs go the other way, Jalen Brunson does a good job staying in front of him. But, man, what a take by Castle, making the shot with ease. Screen set there. Towns, good screen, getting Brunson some space. Now Brunson picked up by Wembanyama at 77-86. What a move there from Brunson. Brunson finding Bridges. Bridges fires the corner 3. That one is no good. What? On who? They're going to call that foul on Jalen Brunson. But is that before the shot? What did Brunson do? Brunson trying to get through the screen. I guess you can't do that. But it's not a shooting foul, right? What are we looking at? What is happening? How did he get to the free throw line? They're not in the bonus. Who did he foul? Did he not foul Castle? What is happening? How the hell is Wembanyama at the line? Wembanyama making the first free throw. I don't understand that at all. I thought Brunson, if he fouled. So you just bypass the fact that you foul Castle and you go right to the foul on Wembanyama? That makes zero sense to me. I don't understand that call. Because the foul before you even get to Wembanyama is clearly on Brunson. But there's a foul on Brunson. I'm not going to argue that. But before you even get to Wembanyama, the foul is the push on Castle. So Wembanyama should not be getting free throws. This should be an inbound. I don't understand that call. That makes zero sense. I don't understand that one. Anyways, Wembanyama to the line for 3 free throws. Made the first 2. That one makes no sense to me. I'm going to need somebody smarter than me to explain that one to me. That don't make no sense. Anyways, we move. 86-80. The Spurs cut this lead down to 6 points. The Spurs have been the dominant team here in this third quarter. 16-13 is the differential. Bridges out to Brunson. Brunson trying to get a screen here from Towns. Towns trying to pick which side. Gets the switch, and Wembanyama kicks it away to avoid the pick and roll. Brunson doing a good job trying to move the pick and roll, but Wembanyama said, nah. Deuce McBride wants to keep it going. He won't. No good. Rebounded by Barnes. Barnes finding Castle. Magic asking if Barnes still in the league. Yeah, he is. 3 ball from Harper. That's no good. No one there to rebound it. Barnes extra pass to Champagnie. I don't know if y'all see my face. Every time Champagnie shoot the rock, I'm expecting it to go down. I don't know if y'all see my reaction, but every time Champagnie shoots the ball, I'm expecting it to fall. That dude does not miss against the New York Knicks. And now the lead dwindles all the way down to 3. Just under 7 minutes remain in this third quarter. And here we go. It's a game all over again. Damn. As I said, any Champagnie. You see Champagnie on the jersey, B Mills, they about to have a good game. I don't care which one it is. I don't care which brother it is, bro. Yeah, good timeout, though. Knicks need to regroup, need to get it together and turn this thing around because the Spurs now have found some momentum. What is going on with this guy? All he has to do is catch a beach ball. What is wrong with this guy? This dude has not caught one ball yet. Bro, what? Bro, I'm so sorry. Y'all, not everyone can see this, but this deserves a what the hell. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh, my God.
I should be a little more upset the fact that the Knicks are only up by 3 points. But this little timeout event going on with this dude right here, bro, golly. Anyways, let me log back into the game. That just pissed me all the way off. I ain't gonna lie. All this dude had to do is catch a damn beach ball for some money. Got $100. Anyways, the New York Knicks are only up by 3 after starting this half, up by 10. Some shenanigans taking place with a foul that made no sense, leading to Wembanyama getting 3 free throws. That's a conversation for the referees to talk about. But more importantly, the New York Knicks looking a little bit more timid on the other side. The defense not at the same level as it was in that second quarter, and it needs to get figured out. Wisdom, he said, what am I watching? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, that just pissed me off. All this dude had to do, they're throwing beach balls at him. He just got to catch the beach ball. It's not like multiple are falling at once. They're falling one at a time. And he sat there and pointed it out like, I just got to catch you, and proceeded to fall. That has irritated my soul, bro. Oh, my God. Okay, Knicks, lock in, man. That just pissed me off. Oh, God. All right, here we go. 6:55. 6:55 remains. Knicks need to lock back in. Bridges finding a wide open OG Anunoby. Anunoby no good. And here come the Spurs. Knicks have absolutely gone cold here in this start of this second half. Jordan Clarkson getting ready to check back in to hopefully give the Knicks some sort of option offensively. Barnes gets stopped by Towns. Barnes fires the mid-ranger. No good. Knicks get a stop, thankfully. Bridges looking around. Bridges finding Deuce. Deuce finding Towns. Towns with a great fake. Full head of steam. Out to Bridges. Extra pass again to OG. OG out to Bridges. The ball is moving, but the Spurs are prepared for every pass. Brunson picks up the dribble. Finds OG. OG can't corral it. 4 seconds remain and turns it over to Dylan Harper.
What the hell?
And here come the Spurs. Harper dribbles it out. What are we watching right now? Champagnie making a three. That's what we're watching right now. Tie game at 86. Champagnie, 6 straight points. Bridges looking to help us out, and thank God Mikal Bridges makes the timely corner three. And I don't know what's going on. Referee, I think it's a shot clock problem that the referees are checking out. Not sure what happened there. Oh, the shot clock is, yeah. Differential's a little off, so they're fixing that. This is the most New York Knicks game I've ever seen. Man, we have been on a tear with these kind of games, bro. Damn. Again, I like Deuce McBride, but we need to start our quarters with defense. Then after that, halfway, we bring in our sharpshooters and our good offense. But Deuce McBride is a good defender. The problem, the defense on the interior. As another jumper goes down by Victor Wembanyama. Jalen Brunson, a little slower paced game here for Jalen Brunson. They're doing a great job defending him. The Knicks fire a three, and Towns bails them out, missing the straightaway three. 1 point game. The Spurs can take their first lead in some time. And Brunson, a great job hitting them with the 2K screen or the 2K charge draw. Brunson was standing there for a while, and Castle still went right at him. Beautiful draw by Brunson. God, Brunson's so good at that. Yeah, that was smart. It was the right play, right call. Shout out to the referees for finally getting one right. And here comes Yabusele checking in right now. Towns and OG checking out. Mikal Bridges also checking out, taking out 3 of our key starters. We're seeing Huck Porty, Yabusele, and Clarkson check into the game. Interesting lineup here from Mike Brown at this time. Jordan Clarkson looking for a screen, gets the screen. Clarkson going right after Harper, fires a fadeaway jumper way short, rebounded by Cornette. And here go the Knicks. Clarkson tried to jump the pass, will not get the steal. Harper trying to get through. Harper loses the handle. Brunson gets the steal, and the Knicks going the other way. Yabusele ahead of the pace. He goes up, and he makes a big layup. Yabu with a nice fast break play. Champagnie. Champagnie with another big three to tie it up, 91-91. 4:11 remains in this third quarter. Champagnie, who is guarding him? That's my question. Who the hell is on Champagnie? Because he is absolutely scorching us right now. Brunson bumped by Castle. Nice lead to Yabu. Yabu out to Deuce. Deuce sidestep, pulls a 3 ball. That one no good. Clarkson tries to tip it back in, gets his own rebound, fires it out to Brunson. Brunson fakes it. Brunson on the drive. Brunson over for a crazy scoop. No good. Rebounded by Huck Porty. Loses the handle. Brunson to Yabu. Yabu extra pass to Deuce. Deuce can't corral it. Clarkson with it. Clarkson goes all the way. He finds Brunson. Brunson for 3, and it's no good.
Tragic.
What a possession there. Patient possession by the Knicks. Get the best looking shot, and they still can't corral it. And right on the other end, Keldon Johnson wastes no time to get the easy 2. Clarkson with the rock. He finds Huck Porty. Knicks trailing by 2. Clarkson with the sidestep. Clarkson finding Brunson on the drive. Oh, Brunson way short on that, and they're going to call a foul. Brunson is trying to figure out why he's not getting that call there. A lot of contact there, but not enough for the referees to call it. Still going to be Knicks ball, and Brunson is looking for an explanation from anybody. It was after the shot, so that could be the argument. They could believe. But the foul was initially called on Champagnie on Hukporti. Some great minutes from Deuce, but Deuce now going to the bench. Checking in for him is none other than Tyler Kolek.
There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
93-91 is the score. 3:07 remains. Knicks trailing by 2 for the first time since the first quarter. All right, Hukporti trying to show some moves. Great defense on Brunson by De'Aaron Fox. Fires away as Clarkson fouled by Bryant. And now Jordan Clarkson, an opportunity at the line for 3 free throws. Carter Bryant. Yeah, he got his hand in the cookie jar. Not smart defense there from Bryant. And, oh, yeah, that's right. That's not – they don't call that a shooting foul anymore, so that's going to be an inbound here for the New York Knicks. Foul called on Bryant. Fresh 14 for the team. Curtis West said, "Wow, great missed call." Yeah, I feel like that was gonna be. I was on fire with that call just for the Knicks to miss it, bro. Tragic, man. SZM said he genuinely turns into Steph Curry the second we play him. Okay, man. Talking about Champagnie. Knicks trailing by 2, 93-91. 2:55 remains in this game. This one is definitely going to go down to the wire. Chad has a bunch of different things being said. I'm going to point on this one by Wisdom. Say, why is Yabu even out there? Mo or McCullough would be way more useful right now. I think I can agree with that sentiment. Nick sneezed near a Spurs player, and it's a foul. JB can't score yet. They're locking him up. They're denying the hell out of him. Not letting him do anything. Shout out to Chuck D. Welcome to the chat, big fella. He says, CK, because the NBA game is so fast, we are learning there's actually 4 games in one these days. The speed of the NBA game. That's good. We're in the third quarter. What'd I say? Left in the game? You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. You know what I meant. Sorry, I'm reading what you guys had to say. My fault. You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Chill out. It's the end of the year. Oh, man, 93-91. 2:55 left in the third quarter. New York Knicks playing with their food a bit here. The San Antonio Spurs with the same record, 23-9. Not a team to play around with. And they're showing you why. Okay, here we go. Inbound on the way. We got Tyler Kolek. We got Jordan Clarkson, Yabusele, Brunson, and Hukporti. Brunson now picked up by the rookie. Good sidestep. Gets the ball up. Oh, can't get the shot to fall. Still a 2-point game. Harper on the drive. Good cutoff there from Hukporti. Reset for the rookie. And here we go. Can we get another stop to not let them extend the lead? De'Aaron Fox picked up by Clarkson. Not sure how I feel about this matchup. Clarkson finds Dylan Harper missing the 3. Saved by Keldon Johnson out of bounds, and it will be Knicks ball. They get away with that one. Good screen there on the way to Clarkson. Clarkson gets it back over to Brunson. Brunson over to Clarkson. Clarkson faking it. Clarkson now double teamed. He decides to keep the ball. Rough pass to Yabu. Yabu to Brunson. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson lets it fly. And Jordan Clarkson, always ready, as he gives the Knicks their 1-point lead back. 1:50 left in the third quarter, and the Knicks trying to stop the bleeding, to have some sort of momentum to go into the fourth. Good defense from Huck Porty and good rebound by Yabu. Fill in the blanks here on the break as they will. Brunson extra pass to Yabu's wide open. Pump fakes nobody. Dribbles it in, and the Knicks give up a fast break point. Or do they? No bounce. They're rebounded by Huck Porty. Huck Porty, a lot of extracurriculars happening. Brunson, good find to Clarkson. Clarkson over to Kolick. Kolick back to Clarkson. Clarkson with a double fake. Works. Gets it where he wants it and blocked by Cornette. Here we go. 1-point game. Spin move by Johnson. Johnson finding Fox. Fox for three. No good. Down goes Brunson. And the foul is on the rookie. Bryant believes that he was not the... So they're reviewing the call. Now, for what I looked like, it looked like he just went through him. Oh, they're checking and reviewing it to see if it's a flagrant foul. Brunson not happy about the call, trying to see what exactly happens here. So the three ball goes up. He's crashing the board. Oh, it goes right into Brunson. He's not even looking at the ball. They might have an argument there. He's not even looking up at the rim. He's looking right to go right into Brunson. That's not a basketball play. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm calling that a flagrant. Because I know if it was on the other side, I'd be pissed if that was a flagrant. It's definitely a foul. I don't know. That's too soft to be a flagrant. I'll take it, but I don't think that's a flagrant. Let's see what they say. Yeah, common foul. Yeah, I agree. Peace and love, chat. I know that we want every possession we can get, any misfortune for them, but that ain't no flagrant. That ain't no flagrant. That's definitely a foul for sure. But, yeah, so cool that they reviewed it, but they finally made the right call. Common foul, we move. Eddie Mar said, CK, we're winning this, but we need our bench to save us. Not a flagrant in my opinion. I agree with you, KG. Yeah, I agree. All right, man. Knicks up by 1, though. With this interesting lineup out there, I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of this 5, but it seems to be working. So I'm gonna let it ride. Brunson to the line for 2 free throws to hopefully extend the lead. We have a 1-point lead, trying to get it back up to 3. It's a fullback block. Right. Wisdom said look like a flagrant 10 to me, CK. I don't know. I'm okay with it just being a common foul. And Brunson gets both free throws to fall. Shout out to B-Boo. I went to sleep, came back, and we still here. We are still here. Knicks holding on to a 3-point lead now. We're going to see what happens here on the other side. Big shot. Champagny finally misses, but Yabu can't corral it. He will. Oh, my goodness. Bumbling and stumbling is Yabu Sele. Champagny finding Fox. Big 3 for Fox. No good. Clarkson wants the rebound. Tips it out of bounds. That's off of the Spurs. That should be Knicks ball. Huck Porty over there trying to see the outcome, but that should be Knicks ball. Mike Brown wants to see the play again. Yeah, can we get a slow-mo and see if one of his fingers are bent backwards? Because that looked like it's off of the Spurs. This game is full of shenanigans. Yeah, oh yeah. That's Knicks ball. I need to see another point of view here, but it looks like Clarkson does push the ball, but you see Champagne's hand. But I want to see if Clarkson said, yeah, no, that's off Champagne. That's Knicks ball. So they're going to look it over. A lot of shenanigans in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Happy almost New Year, people. 500 in the chat. The Knicks are fighting. We are seeing a battle between the two best teams in the league for the start of the season, NBA Cup-wise. I ain't going to say it for real, but, you know, they were the two finalists for the NBA Cup, so, you know. But, yeah, man. No, I didn't know that. Shout out to Scott King. Waiting for the response here from the referees. It seems like they have made a decision here. Let's see what he says. Hold on, chat. So Knicks ball, successful challenge by Mike Brown and the coaching staff. It was, in fact, last touch by Champagnie. So out of bounds it goes, and the Knicks get the ball. And good play there. Successful challenge for the New York Knicks. Love that. Ty Mitty says, somehow, some way it will be Spurs ball. Nope. We got it. We got it. Keep the hope alive. All right, here we go. Knicks going the other way. Knicks can possibly extend this three-point lead. Clarkson finding Brunson. Brunson steps into a three ball and laces it. And now it's a 6-point game thanks to Jalen Brunson, who you got to give him credit. He has not been the dominant scorer that we're used to in this third quarter, but he has been everywhere on the floor, drawing charges, a big part of 2 turnovers for the San Antonio Spurs, and now making that big 3 to open up our lead. So shout out to the captain doing a bit of everything. But Champagnie, though, thank God misses that one. Jordan Clarkson pushing Cornette in the back. Not the smartest play from 00. Clarkson said, I know how much time I play, so I'm going to make sure I use all my fouls. Knicks had a foul to give anyways. I think we have fouls to give, not just the one. So not in the bonus. Oh, no. Next one will be in the bonus. So not a bad foul there from Jordan Clarkson. A restart here. Fresh 14 for San Antonio. Inbound on the way. Cornette with it. You know what we don't ever see Cornette do anymore? I remember when Cornette was a Knick and he was as the 3 ball goes up for Bryant, and he was mainly used as a shooter when he was with the New York Knicks. Does he still shoot threes? I don't feel like I ever see him shoot threes anymore since Boston and San Antonio and Jalen Brunson back-to-back threes. Right after giving him praise, makes 2 big shots. Champagnie almost a half-court heave. And somehow, some way, after a raggedy third quarter, the New York Knicks only lose by a point. We went into this half with a 10-point lead, and after losing the lead, get them all the way back to a 9-point lead. So it could have been worse. Now, the Spurs won the quarter, so I can't give it a third quarter of boom. But I'm going to be real. I can't say it was a third quarter of doom either way. It seemed pretty 50-50 to me. The Knicks lead by 9. It all comes down to this, closing the game. Now, last time these two teams played, the Knicks absolutely thrived against the Spurs in the fourth quarter. Will that be the case yet again today? Shout out to the 550 in the building. Let's lock in and enjoy this final Knicks basketball game of 2025. And let's start the new year right with a W before we play Atlanta. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm no longer angry, so let's go Knicks. Knicks, please don't lose the second. Amen. Both second place teams in their respective conferences. Correct. But technically, they both won their conferences in the NBA Cup. So the way I look at it, because I want to put some stake and I want to put some relevance to the NBA Cup, I'm going to say these are the two best teams in the respective conferences because they're the best in the West and the best in the East, according to the NBA Cup. Tell me I'm wrong. Give me my paycheck, NBA. I'm out here trying to boost up your NBA Cup. You got all these people paid by the NBA going on TV talking trash about the NBA Cup. Pay me, NBA. Send me a paycheck. That's fair, CK. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring some damn relevance to this damn NBA Cup. These are two best teams right now in the regular season. Damn it. All right, let me stop, bro. Knicks up by 9, man. Fourth quarter about to begin. We having fun. New Year's Eve. Don't forget, guys, proud sponsor of the stream today is none other than SeatGeek. I am a huge fan of SeatGeek. I talk about SeatGeek all the time. You guys know this. Use promo code KFTV10 to get 10% off of your next ticket purchase for any event on SeatGeek. Don't sleep on the deal, people. SeatGeek, appreciate y'all. Everyone knows Knicks, Pistons, and the Spurs beat the Thunder 3-0 times this season. So basically, this is a preview of the finals, and we beat them twice. Stay with me now. He said, CK, send me that hat while you at it. Psych. Anyways, shout out to you guys, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stephen Castle with the fadeaway jumper to start the quarter. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. I like this 5. This is the 5 that typically starts the second and the fourth quarter. It is Kolek, Bridges, Clarkson, Towns, and OG. This is that unit that typically starts these quarters. And Towns falls asleep. Fox gets the steal. Fox gets the dunk. And again, one of my basketball pet peeves is you've got to let your player know about the blind side. And Towns about to get a turnover again, gets the ball back. He's not even looking at the open man. Finally finds Kolek. Kolek to OG. OG picked up by Wembanyama. Almost broke his leg trying to get past Wembanyama. Back to Kolek. Cross court to Clarkson. Clarkson lets it fly. Almost good. Rebounded by Wembanyama. 7-point game. It's facts, CK, until they dethrone. Tell him, Jersey. And Castle with a big take. Gets the foul. And now Castle can cut into the lead some more. CK with the ESPN narrative space. You see me? Knicks got to lock in, though. Pistons. Spurs doing a good job here to fight back. Man, Castle 1 for 8 in this game. That's a good job. Whoever is guarding him. Good defense on Stephen Castle. Stephen Castle. Why am I acting like I don't know his name? Stephen Castle. Stupid. This is the free throw, though. Still a 7-point game. Knicks need to lock in. Adam Silver forced the Bucks to trade Giannis to the Knicks for Yabu and some chopped cheese. There you go. Just heard my dad say, stay on the bench or wake up, cat. I'm crying. Shout out to Pops. No, I'm good. I got the hat already. CK know what. Oh, you talking about the other hat. No, that hat, not for sale, big dog. Not for sale, Daquan. Sorry, brother. OG Anunoby corner 3 ball. Gets the bounce. Can't get the fall. Cat fighting for it. Tipped out and Wembanyama gets it. Knicks now in a cold spell. 3 ball for Keldon Johnson. That's no good. Wembanyama soars. Gets a rebound. Lands awkwardly on his knee. He's holding on to his knee. Wembanyama is down. Olynyk fouls. They're going back to check on him. Wembanyama lands awkwardly. Wembanyama giving everybody in the building a scare, but he tells Castle he's all right, but he's not getting up like he is. And he has to hobble off. And the crowd gasping. Wembanyama trying to walk it off. Trying to act like everything's good, but we're not sure. Untucks the jersey, goes to the back. And look, man, this is why it's hard for me to be as excited as a lot of NBA fans for guys like Wembanyama, man. Being that big, bro, I always worry about their legs, bro. Him and Chet, they be moving like guards. Kristaps Porzingis, like those kind of players freak me out, man. Freak me out, bro. Freak me out. I don't care how much muscle you build. I don't care what you do. It's just that the body not meant to move like that. Look, call me crazy. I'm hoping for the best for Victor, but Victor now going to the sideline, going to the locker room to get checked out. Looked like his knee, grabbed his knee. Hopefully nothing too serious. 102-96. Knicks, though, still need to pay attention to the task at hand. 6-point game. Don't mind me as old man CK rubs his knees after that play because, Lord have mercy, that stressed me out. Yeah, man, I never been a fan of those unicorn type players. One of my first videos when I made my CK2K channel was talking about how I was willing to listen to conversations about trading Kristaps Porzingis because I figured he was going to be injury prone. Those unicorn players freak me out. They do. They do. Not everyone is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant built different. It's just those kind of players freak me out, bro. Anyways, 102-96. Knicks still holding on to a 6-point lead. Just because Wembanyama is out does not mean it is necessarily over for San Antonio. They got studs. Knicks need to play aggressive and win this one because it is not over until that final tick. Knicks up by 6. Defense locking in. De'Aaron Fox trying to get around. He finds Olynyk. Olynyk can't get the shot up. 3 seconds remain. Olynyk finding Fox. Good defense from Bridges. Ball ends up in the hands of Bridges. Bridges tips it up beautifully to Clarkson. What a way to give up your body for the fast break dunk. They better reward Mikal for that assist. Shout out to my guy, Real Talk Radio. I see you in the chat. And down goes Cornette. OG Anunoby was worried about his guy, but runs into Cornette. Cornette always seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hyperextended. I think that's what it is too. Like I said, I'm not hoping for the best, bro, but I'm not hoping for the best. I'm not hoping for the worst. I don't hope it's a serious injury. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not. That's corny to me. If you're wishing for injuries, I don't care who they are. I don't care what the situation is. But yeah, man, tough. 104-96. Excuse me. 9:23 remains. Castle now trying to sell fouls. Kolek finds the deep pass to Clarkson. Clarkson scoops it and good. And here come the Knicks on a tear. 10-point run. Bridges and Clarkson are having fun. And the New York Knicks finding their footing as they look to try and push through the nonsense. It's been a tough second half, but the Knicks are somehow surviving it. And a timeout called by San Antonio. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Hopefully the Knicks can put this one away, but it ain't over. Hope not. He just got to learn his body. I don't know, Magic, man. Like I said, those unicorn players, they only get more fragile in time. They only get, I don't know. Again, I know it's a hot take. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. They scare me, bro. I'm a fan from afar. But they freak me out, man. But yeah, I'm with Shells. I'm hoping it looked like it was just a hyperextension because the way he was able to get up, the way he pulled it, the way he grabbed at it, didn't seem like it was anything too serious. Obviously, even with hyperextensions, it's hard to walk on. It hurts. I've hyperextended my right knee. But, yeah, hopefully that's all it is. Miss a game and get right back to it. Hopefully that's all. Twisted his ankle. Looked like he grabbed his knee. I don't think it was a tear or anything like that. But, yeah, hyperextension definitely could be that. But Jordan Clarkson having himself a night. 17 points, a plus 17. 15 shots, the second most on the team. That's what you want from your sixth man. Between Clarkson and Deuce, both of them firing at will and providing off the bench. A combined 30 points between Deuce and Clarkson off the bench. We love to see that. Hopefully that is a common stay for the team this year. But right now, the Knicks looking to put this one away. Spurs fans still waiting to hear news about Wembanyama and the seriousness of his injury. But we shall see. This is a casualty of war, CK. It is what it is. We want this win, and I want that hat. Don't deflect from the top. The quad had me going. I'm like, yeah, bro, you're right. You're right. Casualty of war. Talk to him. They trying to bring it back to my hat. That little baby, but hey, at least they raising her right. Little baby in San Antonio watching the Knicks game, a full nicked out family. Love to see it. Never want to see a player hurt. Amen. Ever, ever, ever. I'm a fan of people until they face the Knicks. Then I hate them until the game's over. You and me are the same way. That's why I always have my my random favorite player on the other team of the game. But yeah. Jordan is fun to watch for sure. It's way more consistent than advertised. Finding his groove, man. Finding his groove. Here we go. 106-96. Knicks defense is going to be what's the most important here down the stretch. Clarkson got a hand up, but strong take there from Keldon Johnson. TKR bench always comes through for us. Amen, Eddie Mar. You've been talking about it all game. And you've been right. Queens in the building. Happy New Year, brother. Almost New Year. 106-98, 8-point game. 8:45 remains. Towns, oh, what a pass and what a finish. Bridges and Clarkson, they love to just fill the lanes. And when the players find them, Kolix, Hart, Cat, anybody, they find them. It's just so sweet to see. OG Anunoby with such a soft little shove. And the referee not letting it slide, trying to help the Spurs stay in this one. But what a dime and what a finish by Mikal Bridges. Bridges doing pretty solid in the All-Star voting. I've done my part several times to get our guys into the All-Star game. Hope you guys are as well. But yeah, Bridges pretty high in the All-Star voting final. Pretty cool. Kush, man, he says Tai Chi, stretching, yoga, Mitchie. Yeah. He misses the free throw. Yeah, Wembanyama's really good at that, at doing the, there's a word. What do you call those kind of workouts? Not muscle workouts, but like more of those stretches, more of those to keep your body limber so you don't stiffen up from a lot of those kind of injuries. Those are kind of things when you're that big you got to do for sure. Kolek left open, good pump fake, back out to OG. OG thought about it. OG has a whole lane to himself. Kelly Olynyk falling asleep, and right now it feels like the Knicks are swaying the momentum in their direction. De'Aaron Fox looking for help from anybody, and Champagnie is that guy. Pilates, there's a word for it. I don't know what it's called. Calisthenics, there's a word for it. I don't know what it is, but Champagnie, big three there. Oh, extra pass. OG need it. OG just not able to find an answer from the three-point line here tonight. A stinker offensively for OG, and Jesus Christ, Champagnie. Didn't the other Champagnie drop 30-something on us last year too? Right? It wasn't this one. It was the other Champagnie that dropped like 30 on us when we played against Washington. Y'all remember that? Those Champagnies, bro. I can't stand them, bro. I can't stand them. You know what it is? They pissed because they're not with us, because they want to be with us. Because they're not. Are they both from St. John's? Or is it just one of the two? That's all it is. I'm going to need Leon Rose to go make the damn call and bring him home, bro. I'm getting sick of it, bro. I'm getting real sick of it, bro. Yeah, he had a career high 36 on us, right? Are they both from St. John's, or was it just one of the two? They love torching us, bro. I can't stand them, bro. I can't stand it. I cannot stand them, bro. Cannot stand them. Can't stand him. Not just him, Noble. Both of them. Both of them. Now you calm down, KG. This can't keep happening. The Champagne household keeps torching us. Goddamn Champagnes, man. 5-point lead for the Knicks. 110-105, bro. All right, since y'all not answering, I'm looking it up. Because I know one of them for sure was from St. John's. Are they both from St. John's? Champagne. I'm so irritated right now. Julian Champagne. Yep, St. John's. Yep, he went to St. John's. What about brother? Justin. Oh, he went to Pitt. See, I knew it wasn't both of them. So Julian is the one that went to St. John's. And Justin's the one, he went to Pitt. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Brother went to Pitt. Thank you. Good to know. He said KG being the voice of reason, and I ain't trying to hear it right now. Oh, you're right. Went to Pitt, right. I know they're both from New York, but I thought both brothers went to. Mike Brown laying it in on Tyler Kolek as he should. Letting them know you can't let him have those shots. And just for that, Mike Brown sends Kolek to the bench. To the bench. What? Accountability? Golly. We went too long without JB. Nah, I ain't worried about that because it was the defense that killed us in those last few possessions. Offense, we've been cooling. And look at Mike Brown and Kolek. Look at that. Tough love, dap him up, move on, learn from your mistakes and move. I love my coach, man. That just hyped me up. Let's go, Brown. Teach him his lesson. Dap him up and say it's all good, it's all love, but we got to learn. We move. As De'Aaron Fox with the float game. Let's go, coach. Anyways, 107-112. Let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in. JB back into the game. 6:40 remains. Knicks can't let them get too close into this one. Got to stay strong. Ball moves around. OG, great pump fake. Full head of steam. Draws contact. Can't get the finish, but will get free throws. Again, it all comes down to defense at the end of the day because the offense has been scorching for the New York Knicks here in this fourth quarter. Got to get stops on the other end, though. OG almost gets it. Good, strong take. And I think we have our starting five. No, we don't. We have our four of our starting five out there, and Clarkson. Diawara still regulated to the bench. OG misses the first free throw. Tragic. Need that, man. Defense is a bit of a problem without Mitch. Yeah, that's where we miss him a lot. Defense and the offensive boards, because as a team, we still got 8 offensive rebounds as a team. But yeah, those are big Mitchell Robinson standout stats for sure. And OG makes the second of 2. Defense, man, lock in here. Mikal Bridges trying to stay in front of Fox, gets hit with 2 screens. Fox gets the floater. If you're going to let him down those screens, you've got to step up and help there defensively. There was no one there. Towns with his hands in his pockets got to be prepared. Towns decided to back off there, and that's not what you do in that situation. Bridges even tried to tell him that in the first half. Nice move by Brunson, finding Clarkson. Clarkson for 3, and I can't stress enough, the offense is pure. Got to find a stop. Look at the screens. Here we go. Towns, hand up, Towns. Why are you putting your hand forward? Hand up, man. Look big. Oh, my God, bro. It's so simple when you that big, bro. You already big, bro. Put your hand up. Why are you putting your hand forward? What's that going to do? Damn. Sorry. KG about to tell me to calm down, so I'm going to calm down. KG about to tell me to calm down. Look at Towns. Hand up. Put your hand up. Let me stop. Let me stop. Free throws on the way. Let me stop, bro. 109, 116. Fox makes both free throws, and here we go. 6-point game. Defense non-existent, but luckily, thank God, our offense is still working. Bridges going right after Cornette. Fires it out to Brunson. Try to draw the defense in. They didn't go with them. So now they reset. Nice pick and roll there between Bridges and Brunson. Now Clarkson with the drive. Good defense from San Antonio. Clarkson fires it up anyways. Cat can't get the rebound, and it's going to be Champagnie with the board. And here comes the Spurs going the other way. He said he's not intelligent. No comment. Golly, bro. Forgive me if I'm wrong, he just made a new Spurs record of making 10 threes. Didn't the guy that held the record previously to him, wasn't that Mamu Shvakveli against us last season? Tell me I'm wrong. Wasn't it Mamu Shvakveli that had it against us last season? So he beat his record again. I'm sick of this team. I hate the Spurs, bro. I hate the Spurs, bro. I hate the Spurs. I'm so over them, bro. Oh, my God. 160 and a turnover. And he's going to let it fly. That's going in.
What the hell? Oh, my God. No way.
116's on the board. Bridges looking to calm the storm, and he won't. San Antonio is on fire. 11 threes for Julian Champagnie, the St. John's product, and the Spurs are rolling. No Wemby, no problem. 118-116, the New York Knicks defense let me say this. The New York Knicks defense on Champagnie does not exist. Spurs becoming our Western Pacers. He's going for Clay. I'm not even joking. What's it at? 14, 15? What's the 3 record now? 14? It's 14, right? Ay, bro. I'm gonna say this with peace and love. Get Towns out of this basketball game, bro. Look, I don't care what he can give me offense. We got offense. Get Towns out of this basketball game with all the love in my heart, man. Get him out of this basketball game. Cause Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, bro. Oh boy. And Deuce McBride is checking into the game. Towns our lone big. I think we lost OG. OG was not really giving us too much, but defensively, one of our only good defensive players. Back to Towns. Towns going up against 2 defenders. Gets the rebound back. He says, CK, you need me. Towns says, CK, you need me. Big putback there from Karl-Anthony Towns, getting his own rebound and putback. All right. Bodega needs you, I guess, but let's see what we got defensively here. Look at that. Wow, Fox misses terribly. And what's the call here? What's the call? For what? Wait, what's the foul? What?
What the hell? Oh my God.
All right. 2-point game, 120, 118. Beauty of this is plenty of time. Plenty of time in this game. But man, oh man, do we need to figure out that defensive side of the ball. Towns.
Nice shot.
All right, I'm locking in. I'm sorry. I'm locking in. I'm getting too emotional, man. Let me get into this game, bro. It's pissing me off. 120, 118. Knicks trailing by 2 with 3:13 left. Here we go. Same movement. Fox. Man, that screen is killing. It's whether it's McBride, it's Bridges, OG. They are getting killed off of that screen, and Fox is wide open every time. Here comes a Deuce McBride 3 and 4. Oh my God, I love Deuce McBride. Much needed 3 ball from Deuce McBride, but where are we going to recover defensively? I like the decision here to switch and put Bridges on Champagnie and let Deuce chase Fox around, but it's the same result. That time getting a miss. Cornette rebounds, puts it back up, and we are going to be trading buckets here, and the Knicks are on the wrong side of that game. Brunson picked up by Champagnie. Brunson looking for a screen. He finds a wide open Bridges in the corner and can't hit the practice shot. Oh my goodness. 3-point game still. 2:10 remains. Oh, good defense there from Mikal. Mikal steals it and makes up for the missed 3 ball. Deuce a long 2, and he gets it to fall. Great shot, but it's a long 2. 1-point game. Man, shout out to Bridges for saving us off of a missed 3. Gets the ball right back. If only Deuce McBride's foot wasn't just slightly too big, we'd have this game tied. But moving on, back to defense. Back to defense. I'm just tired of the Spurs, man. Get me out of San Antonio. Respectfully, get me the family show out of San Antonio. I couldn't agree more. Shout out to the 700 in the chat, but get me out of here, bro. The New York Knicks are struggling. Look, I got to give props to this crowd in San Antonio. They are loud. They are loud and live for their team, and I got love and respect for that. Being one of the best fan bases ourselves with the New York Knicks, I got to give love to a team with a fan base just as excited, because the energy right now has playoff vibes, and the New York Knicks need this test. Can we come out of this with a dub? We're going to find out. 2 minutes remain in this game. Will we will ourselves to a win? A lot of time to find out. KG said, not worried. Squid, I'm going to say it. We're better without Cat. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. OG checking back in, locking in defensively. We got a new 5. Clarkson relegated to the bench. Bridges, finally denial on Champagnie. Thank you, Mikal. Good job by Mikal there. That was a good switch. I don't know why we didn't do that earlier. I don't know why Bridges was chasing around Fox when we had Deuce McBride this entire time, but it is what it is. Knicks right the wrong now. Towns with a smaller Johnson on him. Cross court to OG. One more to Brunson. It's an arid pass. Brunson doesn't care. He's going to fire anyways. It's no good. Towns, that's Knicks ball. That's Knicks ball. Karl Anthony Towns going for the rebound. By the way, Wembanyama back on the bench. I don't know if he'll be checking back in, but he's back on the bench. No word on the severity, but he looks good. But I'm sure he won't be checking back into the game. Here we go. OG Anunoby touching earth, but still gets a hand to deflect. Luke Cornett, man. Luke Cornett, 2 Knicks surrounding him, still tips it to a teammate. The Knicks need a stop here. Bridges on Barnes. Barnes going for this final shot. Who does he think he is? Right in the hands of Cornett. And Cornett gets the and 1. Luke Cornett making his former team pay. Mikal did everything right. Great defense from 25. Throws it right at Cornett. Nobody there. I mean, we had a small McBride there, and Towns looking dumbfounded. Ladies and gentlemen, unlucky play. It's a 3-point game, and with a Cornett make here, it's a 2-possession game. And I think we just lost Cat. No, we did not lose Cat. That foul's not on Cat. So Cat has 5. He is not out. Why was Town just a spectator there? I can't. I'm not the one to ask. I have no idea, bro. Boneheadedness across the board. And I think he does foul out. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave it alone. Towns fouls out of the game. And interesting sub here. Mike Brown deciding to go with Clarkson instead. Not adding any more height as Cornett is destroying the New York Knicks in the post. The chat rooting for the foul to be on Towns, and it was. And it's a 3-point game. Extracurriculars. They called the foul on Clarkson there. Keldon Johnson overly aggressive, and how is that on Clarkson? So that means free throws are on the way for Johnson, but how the hell is that? What? Oh, God, yeah, you can't do that. Yep, no, it's the right call. Can't do that. Clarkson didn't even need to push him. Bridges had him boxed out. Why are you pushing him? We got 48.7 left in this game. It is now a 2-possession game officially. 4-point game. Why did Clarkson push him? There was no need. Bridges was literally boxing him out. Johnson makes both of them. And the Knicks need a quick score here. Doesn't need to be a 3, but they need a quick score here. It is a 5-point game. Brunson's going to lose his handle. He gets it back. And it's a kick ball. Referee quick to call it. Quick ball in favor of the New York Knicks. This one is not over until it is over. So lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Me too, KG. I'm not going to read what you said, but me too. Inbound to Deuce. Deuce thinks about it. He wants it. Brunson, who has not really given us much in this fourth quarter, fires a big 3. That no good. Tipped away from Deuce. Ends up in the hands of Brunson. Now we have less time. Oh, my goodness. Down goes Fox. And in goes the 3. And there goes Brunson doing what he does best in the fourth quarter. 2-point game. Plenty of time left on the clock. Defense is our friend. There's a 0.8-second differential between the game clock and shot clock, so the Knicks do not need to foul. Timeout called by Mitch. The game is not over. De'Aaron Fox went all the way stage left as Brunson makes the biggest shot of the game. And now here is where defense is needed. The Knicks have had so many plays won off of these inbounds, off of timeouts after big shots. OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, some of the best at those open court steals. So I'm anticipating our Wingstop guys to be looking at the inbound and focusing on getting that ball. 2-point game. Just need one stop to give Brunson or whoever the opportunity to tie or take the lead. Oh my goodness. Shout out to 750 in the chat. Sorry. I'm so focused. I didn't realize 007 was still going. Big three, though, from Jalen Brunson. The music was deserved. OG and Bridges time, CK. Yup. Watch the inbound and watch number 8 and number 25. This is where they thrive, especially on these inbounds. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in. So the Knicks staying small here, trying to deny any big shot from any of the shooters in this game. Champagne has been rendered useless, but watch the inbound. Watch the inbound. Here we go, trying to use a screen. Keldon Johnson gets open. They pin him in the corner. Champagne gets left alone, but it's a foul. My heart. I saw them leave Champagne. And I instantly, I was like, no. All right. Harrison Barnes, who is a solid free throw shooter. So this is not a guarantee, but, you know, we need him to miss one. He is already 1 for 2 for the night, so it's definitely possible. But we shall see what happens. Big shots ahead for Harrison Barnes. Just need him to miss one. I would love him to miss 2, but just need him to miss one. Clarkson fouled out. Tragic. Great game for Clarkson off the bench. Here comes Huck Porty. Personally, I would have had Huck Porty in the game to begin with, but I get it. We wanted all the offensive options. Clarkson's been great for us offensively. I get it. First one down. All right, second one. It's a big free throw. And he nails him. Need a quick bucket here. Doesn't have to be a 3. Knicks still have a timeout. Don't need to waste it here. But we do need a quick bucket. Spurs are all out of timeouts. Brunson dribbles right into a 3. Rims out. Rebounded by the Spurs. Knicks look to foul. They will foul. But this one might be all but over. The Spurs are seconds away from getting their revenge without Wembanyama, but seconds away from getting their revenge on New York after winning the NBA Cup. We got to pray that we see 2 missed free throws here, but 1 free throw. We do have a timeout, but it's going to make things tough. Keldon Johnson makes the first. And Keldon Johnson makes both of them. 6-point game. Spurs doing a great job. And Deuce McBride gets fouled on that 3 ball. Okay. Not over till it's over. 3 free throws on the way for Deuce. It's a 6-point game. So if he makes all 3 of these, back to a 3-point game and play the free throw game. But we'll see. Interesting call there from the referee calling the foul there. We'll take it, though. Deuce making the first of 3. I don't understand how we lost this. And then you immediately answered, though, SEM. The defense was, the defense down the stretch was terrible. They were doing the same actions on us over and over again. And peace and love to Towns. Towns was not prepared for any of it. We know that they're going to throw 2 screens on whoever's guarding Fox. Fox gets open, goes to the paint, and Cat's just down there picking his nose. He's putting his hand in the face of the player, not putting his hand up. He's backing up to give him space for a floater. You know, they definitely exposed Towns tonight defensively, in my opinion. Yeah, the Champagne stuff was rough, but I think what really killed us were those little floaters by De'Aaron Fox down the stretch, giving them gimmies. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball between Champagne and McCullough. It's a 3-point game, folks. This one is not over. If McCullough wins this jump and gets it in the hand, hell, it doesn't matter who wins the jump, as long as that's the right call. That is the right call. What I wanted to see was McCullough's foot inbound, and it was. So it doesn't matter who wins the jump. A Knick just needs to come away with this ball here. It doesn't matter who wins the jump. The Knicks just need to watch where the ball goes. Now, more times than not, Champagne's going to try and push it forward. So pay attention to that. The ball is loose. Bridges not able to corral. It goes in the hands of Keldon Johnson. Another foul. That was like the worst case scenario where that could go. Kevin McCullough does just enough to win the jump, but it goes right into a spot only Johnson could get at. Even if Bridges tried to foul to get it, it would have still been the same result. So great effort from McCullough, though. Definitely gave us an opportunity. But now we're going to see what happens at the free throw line. Keldon Johnson made his last few. We're going to see if he forgets how to shoot now. First one down. Tragic, man. Am I blaming McCullough on that? What did McCullough do? Oh, you're talking about the jump? I ain't blaming him. No, I'd say it was unfortunate. Can't control that. That wasn't his fault. I'm just saying it just unfortunately went to the worst spot. Ooh, 4-point game. We're going to use the timeout might as well. See if we can get a quick 3 up, cut the lead down to 2, play the free throw game and see what can happen. But a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes to make this one work. Man, such poor execution down the stretch. I want to rewatch it. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to rewatch it to see because, yeah, those Champagne threes were huge. I do wish we made an adjustment sooner on Champagne instead of continuing to leave it on like Kolick and Clarkson. Like we should have had of OG or Mikal on them earlier. Yeah. A lot to digest on this one, man. This one was all but won by the Knicks, but San Antonio Spurs fought. And this one's going to suck. This loss, if things play out the way that it's already playing, this one's going to suck. Appreciate you, Smooth Guitar. Genergy, well. SCM. I won't read it out loud. I got you, dog. Appreciate everybody that is, leaving the stadium early. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us here. Play by play. Appreciate you guys. Post game coming up after this. I will still call it till the final buzzer. Anything can happen, so we'll be here for it. But I understand. Snooper Loop. I can't. Tyler Kolick with the inbound. Deuce fires the fadeaway 3. That's no good. And that one will do it. Brunson gets cute, gets the steal, throws up a 3, gets it, but it will not matter. That was a fun play. Jalen Brunson having fun. Yeah, that was a fun moment. It counts. It should count, right? Yeah, 32. Oh, man. Tragic. It is what it is, man. Fun game, though. I ain't gonna lie. There was a lot of shenanigans, a lot of frustrating moments, officiating here and there, but You know, it was definitely a fun game. Something that we're seeing something really, really cool happen here with the San Antonio Spurs thriving and, you know, growing before our eyes this fast. We knew they were going to be a big team in the league at some point, but to be this fast, got to give them props. Knicks, we have another match against them in the Garden. This isn't it. They won the first one. Technically, we won the first one. It's tied up 1-1 because we won the championship game, but it's not over. We get another shot at the San Antonio Spurs. That game should be fun in MSG. The Spurs fans showed up, so now it's up to us Knicks fans to show up when we go home to play them in the Garden. But 132-134, New York Knicks come up short, suffering our 10th loss of the year. Hate to see it. Behind a strong 29 points from Jalen Brunson, 20 from Cat, who fouled out, had some bumbles here and there, but we'll leave it alone. Diawara, who started the game, questionably only played 6 minutes in this one. Interestingly enough, I'm sure we're going to get questions about that later on. We'll see. OG Anunoby, very huge for us defensively, did not give us much offensively. He has the worst plus-minus of anyone on the floor, which is pretty crazy. 9 points, 3 for 10 from the field, a -25. So I'm going to let you guys do with that as you will. Brunson with 13 points. Love what we got from the bench, man. Deuce McBride was great. 21 points. I thought he did a little bit of everything. I feel like we could have used more of them, but again, we have to remember this is game 2 for him coming back from the injury. So, you know, 26 points, 26 minutes from Deuce I'll take. 20 from Clarkson. It is what it is, man. You take the L on the chin, and we move on to fight another day. First game of the new year will be Friday against Atlanta. We bounce back there, get some home cooking, and we act like this never happened and get prepared to get our lick back next time we play San Antonio. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you over on Twitch as well. Shout out to SZM. Shout out to B Mills. Shout out to D Money. I see you. Ty Lee. Appreciate you. Who am I missing? Magic was here with us. B-Boo was here with us. Shout out to everybody that was rocking with El Dentastico, who was here early. Shout out to you guys over on the Twitch side. See you guys and Happy New Year. And over here on YouTube, JCNYC, $2 super set. Our defense versus the three-pointers killed us. Yeah, they got the best of us down the stretch in that fourth quarter. We learned and we move on. Thank you, CK. Great job as always. Appreciate you, Iron Wolf. Appreciate you, Eric. Happy New Year to everybody. He said, man, CK, I don't want to hear Spurs praise right now. Sorry, it's what I do. I commentate, and it's how I feel. You know, it is what it is. We got another shot. We got the win on them first. We move on. Shout out to Russell Whiskey. I'm watching Vic from the Sty. The Knicks, the Knickerbocker BK. I see you. Vic, said Vic, Eddie Suarez, Malik, everyone that I might have missed. We appreciate you guys. Shells, appreciate you. Shout out to my mods and members. Happy New Year, man. Be safe out there in these streets. If you are looking to go out and have some fun, make sure you take care of yourself, have a ride. If you don't want to be driving out there, you shouldn't be. But man, back at it on Friday. Enjoy your New Year's Eve. I'm out of here, man. That's tough. Post game coming up next. Yeah, man. Tough. Lot of things. You can point the finger at a lot of things. Point of the matter is Knicks lost this game. Bounce back on Friday. Y'all be easy, man. Happy New Year. See you in 2026. I'm out. On to Atlanta. All right.